Switches, puts up a three. Won't go. Rebound Bosch. Back out to Allen. His three-pointer. Bang! Tie game with 5 seconds remaining.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Lewis, man. Long time no see, man. Good back, man. Hit that subscribe button. Make sure the notifications are turned on. Make sure you share this on your social media platforms. Truly appreciate it. Hope everybody enjoyed that new intro that I just put there, man, on the Lewis Sports Network, man. So once again, salute to everybody. Happy Tuesday. Hope everybody is having a wonderful night. And we're getting ready to do the Atlanta Hawks against the Miami Heat. It's my first Atlanta Hawks game of this year. And couldn't have come at a better time now because we're about 2 days away from the All-Star break. Again, salute to everybody. Hope everybody is having a wonderful Tuesday night. And as always, like the video, subscribe to the channel. Make sure to hit that notification bell to always make sure you're getting the latest. And make sure to share on the social media platforms. Truly appreciate it. So what is going on, everybody? Let's see who is in the chat. All right, man. Salute. Yep, I was supposed to do the Nuggets yesterday, but I could not. I could not do the Nuggets game yesterday. I had a lot going on, so I was not able to do that. But I would try to do the Nets Nuggets game as soon as possible. So if I get the opportunity to do that game, I definitely would do it. Shout out to Amir Sharon, who says Taco Tuesday. Again, also shout out to Hayden. So yeah, like I said, I have to try to get more games of like other teams. As I continue to try to do them. Also, spring training is here as well, so baseball is coming back as well, ladies and gentlemen, as well. So I might do I maybe might do a couple of spring training games coming up. Possibly might do that for sure, but I definitely do have to do Nuggets games once again. So I will try to do that. But again, salute to everybody, man. Hope those notifications are going on because I know the notifications tend to come late. So we got the Atlanta Hawks going up against the Miami Heat, man. Make sure to smash that like, hit that subscribe. Salute to Hawks and Heat fans everywhere around the world, here in America and here on YouTube on the Lewis Sports Network. Like I said, guys, I hope you liked my new intro. If you did get to see it, shout out to Brandon in the building. Appreciate you coming on through. What is going on, brother? What's going on, man? Again, guys, make sure to like that video. I'm so excited to even show you guys the outro because I've been working on that as well. I'm trying to do something different because I feel like my intros and outros kind of have been a little bit long with already the fact that I already put in 30 seconds of the countdown. And because I have 30 seconds on the countdown, then I have almost like 50 seconds on that. It already takes up about a minute 20. So I'm trying to cut them a little bit short now. But we are on commercial break between the Hawks and the Heat. That's going to be coming up in a couple of minutes. For Hawks fans, Lloyd Pierce has been fired. I put that in the community post. After the Hawks coming in at 14-20, they got off to a terrible start, not living up to expectations after some of the free agent signings they made. So Lloyd Pierce is gone, and Nate McMillan has taken over as the Hawks head coach. Hopefully, he could get them steering in the right direction. Again, smash the like. Make sure to hit that subscribe. Miami is our favorites of winning this game. So, again, salute. So, looks like we got Trae Young, John Collins, DeAndre. Hold on a second. Yeah, DeAndre Hunter. I wanted to make sure I got his name right. Clint Capella, and then Kevin Huerter for the Atlanta Hawks. For the Miami Heat, we got Jimmy Butler, Bam Adebayo. Is Tyler Hero still out? I wonder if Jimmy Butler is playing tonight. Don't know if he is. I know he's still out with the injury. Hopefully, Nate McMillan could get the Hawks on the right track. We got Bogey tonight. Oh, so you got Bogdanovich coming in tonight. Awesome. That's cool. That's good. Yeah, because he hasn't been playing, right, Caden? Because I haven't seen him play in a while. All right, man. Starting lineups. We got Trae Young, Kevin Huerter, Tony Snell, John Collins, and Clint Capella for the Atlanta Hawks. For the Miami Heat, we have Bam Adebayo, Kelly Olynyk, Duncan Robinson, Kendrick Nunn, and we got Goran Dragic in the building. Shout out to my man, Jay Jeff in the building. What's good? Long time no see. Hope everybody is good, man. Hope everybody's good. All right, man. So we're getting ready for the spotlight. We're getting ready to start on the opening tip. Again, guys, like and share the videos you guys come in. If you haven't seen my my intro, make sure to watch the replay. So I decided to change some things on the intro. Gonna make them shorter. I'm gonna make one basketball, baseball, one football. So I'm just gonna do that. And then you guys are gonna love the outro. I can't wait till you guys check out the outro. Lloyd Pierce says that he wants to thank all the Atlanta Hawks. They came out with a statement that they wanted to thank Lloyd Oh, I see. Lloyd Pierce is from the Popovich tree. Ah, no wonder I see Greg Popovich commenting on that. Well, one of the few guys that didn't do their best in the Popovich tree, as you can see. So he also was with Team USA. Okay, so they have a long relationship there. And I know, Caden, you were frustrated because he just didn't know how to figure out rotations and some of the lineups. He just watched the intro. Cool. I can't wait for you guys to check out the outro. The outro, in my opinion, I think is possibly even more fire than the intro. So I can't wait. I can't wait to show that at the end of the stream to play it. It's actually shorter. I want to give hints, but then I'm just gonna spoil it if I try to do hints, man. But shout out to Caden, man. Appreciate you saying that he thought the intro was fire. Appreciate that. No problem. Thank you so much. Man, they even have Eric Spoelstra on the firing of Lloyd Pierce. I mean, at the end of the day, all of these coaches, they know each other around the league. I'm pretty sure all these coaches have at some point either they hang out, or even if they don't hang out, they probably just run into each other, probably have basketball conversations with the players that they have on their team. And, I guess, coaches are like the NBA players. They're a family too. So I guess that there's some connection there. But hey, Nate McMillan, he coached the Blazers to the playoffs. He coached the Indiana Pacers to the playoffs. So now we're going to see what he's going to do with this young Atlanta Hawks team right now. Hopefully for the Hawks, hopefully they could get back to winning ways, because they had a great start to the season. They started, I think 4-1. And I said to myself, maybe they'll have a little bit of a losing streak, but then they'll pick it up back together. But unfortunately, that has not been the case for them. All right, guys, so we're getting ready for the opening tip. I'm pretty sure that it had already started. But again, streams are slower when I stream the game. So there is Trae Young, Ice Trader Gang, as my man Quavo would say, Ice Trader Gang. Ice Trae. There's Clint Capella right there. So we're getting ready for the opening tip, guys. Make sure to like the video as you guys come in. Here is the opening tip. We got Bam and Clint Capella, and Miami wins the tip. Smash the like, hit that subscribe, folks. Here is Goran Dragic with the ball, being guarded by Tony Snell. Here's Kelly Olynyk. Then gives it over to Bam Adebayo. Then off to right now Duncan Robinson, dumps it way inside to Kelly Olynyk. Tries to go up on John Collins. He can't, so he has to bring it back out. He then gives the ball over to Goran Dragic, dribbles. He pulls up with the left-hand jump shot and knocks it down. And just like that, Miami takes a 2-0 lead to start. Smash the like, hit that subscribe. Here is Trae Young, Ice Trae. Ice Trae comes up on the right side of the court, guarded by Kendrick Nunn, gives it right off to John Collins, off to Kevin Huerter. Huerter with the ball, then gives it off to Trae Young. Trae Young meets a double team right at the key sign, gives it off to Kevin Huerter, telling the clear out, trying to go for a clear out. He's trying to go one-on-one. Kevin drops to the middle, kicks it right out to the corner for Tony Snell for three, and it is good. Atlanta takes a 3-2 lead. Smash a like, hit that subscribe. And Tony Snell is a good three-point shooter. So, it does help to have spacing on the floor when you have a guy who can shoot. So we get a screen set by Bam Adebayo. Goran Dragic then delivers the ball inside the Bam on the left wing, gives it over to Kelly Olynyk, shoots a three-pointer, and we got an air ball to start the game. First air ball of the game. Hawks lead 3-2. I'm going to update the score in a second. All right, man. So we got Ice Trader Gang. Comes off the screen. He wanted to shoot the three, has to stop. Gets doubled. Trae Young's facing a lot of double teams early. They give it off to Huerter in the corner. Dribbles to the left. Goes up with the right-handed floating hook, and he can't hit. And the rebound is off to Miami. Here is Dragic. Has to stop his dribble. Gives it to Kendrick Nunn. Fakes a three. Shoots it on the left wing, and he cannot hit. Rebound is to Clint Capella. Smash the like, hit that subscribe. Make sure to share this video, folks. Trae Young with the basketball, hesitates, puts the crossover, goes up with the right hand. He gets blocked, and then Clint Capella on the cleanup for the dunk. And we have ourselves a 5-2 Atlanta lead. Okay, as I say that, Dragic with the ball, gives it over to Kelly Olynyk, then comes with a cross match over to Kendrick Nunn. Kendrick Nunn with the dribble, gets a switch, gives it to Olynyk. He gets a switch, puts up the basket. He can't get the bounce, and the ball goes out of bounds. That ball was tapped by Olynyk, but they're actually going to call it Miami Heat ball. I thought that ball was tapped by Olynyk, in my opinion. But nonetheless, it is Miami Heat basketball. We have 9:57 remaining in the first quarter. Again, guys, make sure to hit that like as you guys come in. Salute to everybody in the chat. All right, so the ball is inbounded. They give it off to Olynyk, shoots a three-pointer, and he drains it in the corner, and we are tied at 5. All right. Smash it like it does subscribe. Here's Huter. Dribbles to the right corner, gives it over to Tony Snell. Tried to give the Hawks the lead again. He can't hit. Offensive rebound. Clint Capella gives it off to Trey. They swing it to Tony Snell again. Shoots the left corner, left wing three, and he drains it. So the Atlanta Hawks take a 8-5 lead to start this game. All right, here comes Goran Dragic, just bringing the ball up real slowly right now. All right, gives the ball over to Duncan Robinson. Duncan Robinson off the pass from Bam, goes to the right corner. Beautiful cut by Bam inside. He goes into the paint, and he's going to draw the foul on Clint Capella inside. So it's an 8-4 game. I thought it was I thought it was 8-5, but I guess Kelly Olynyk's foot was on the line on that three-point shot in the corner. Almost wrote 50. I wrote 58. So Bam is at the free throw line, folks. We got ourselves an 8-4 game to start. Just waited to Bam shoot the free throw. Knocks down the first. It is 8-5. Again, continue to like the video as you guys come in. Hit that subscribe button as well, man, if you can, man, for your boy Lewis Sports Network. If you are new to the channel, again, go Hawks, go Heat. Even though I'm a Knicks fan, again, doing the game, I show love and appreciation to basketball teams everywhere. And there's Jimmy Butler. He is not playing tonight, folks. He is out with a sprained ankle. He makes both free throws. Does Bam. It's an 8-6 ball game. Early part of the first quarter underway here in South Beach. Trae Young with the beautiful lob pass. It looked like he was trying to shoot it over the defender, but then it ends up being a lob pass to Clint Capella for the dunk. We have a 10-6 game right now. Atlanta's come out shooting 4-7 from the field. Miami's only 2 of 6. Nunn comes off the screen, hesitates, goes to the corner to Duncan Robinson, I believe, but he can't hit the three. Bam tries to tap the rebound, but into the hands of John Collins. Here come the Hawks on the break. Nice hesitation move by Trae Young, but he's met by a double team on the baseline. He has to bring it back out, swings it over to Kevin Huter, tries to pass it to Tony Snell, but ball is kicked out of bounds by Miami, and right now the Atlanta Hawks have it. So if you guys are just tuning in, we got a 10-6 score. Salute to everybody in the chat. And your boy Lewis Sports Network is back after days off, just trying to work on some things. Been busy on top of that, and then just trying to make some changes, man, in terms of the intro, outro to the channel, make it shorter. Capella gets the inbound. He gets bumped by Bam Adebayo, tried to pass it out, but anyway, there was nobody there, so it is a turnover on Atlanta. Miami takes over. Here's Goran Dragic, dribbles up to the left side, brings it back up, gives the ball to Bam Adebayo, gives a handoff to Goran Dragic, takes it to the paint. Goran is very good at those scoop reverse layups, and he's able to put it up high off the glass at a nice angle to be able to put it in, but he missed that shot. All right, so the Hawks have it. Trae Young with the ball, gives it inside to John Collins. Collins in the post. He gives a turnaround jump shot, and he gets the bounce. So nice, friendly bounce for John Collins, and we got ourselves a 12-6 Atlanta lead. So like my man Usher said, DJ A-Town. Yeah. Maybe I should act like Little John every time an Atlanta player scores. Sounds better than Atlanta. All right, Kelly Olynyk with the ball to give it over to Bam Adebayo. They switch it over to Goran Dragic on the left corner, being guarded by Kevin Huter. Gets double teamed inside. They give it over to Duncan Robinson, shoots a three. Ooh. We talking about that splash pool at the splash pool. That was a nice three by Duncan Robinson. We got a 12-9 game. Here's Ice Trey. Gets a screen from King Capella. Off to John Collins. No. John Collins on the right side. They give it over to Trae Young on the corner three. He can't hit. Rebound to Nunn. Outlet pass to Duncan Robinson. Nice wraparound pass inside to Bam Adebayo for the floating shot inside the paint. We got a timeout by the Atlanta Hawks. So early first quarter, folks. Just almost 5 minutes remaining in this first quarter. Miami's on a little quick 5-0 run. Let me see how much time is remaining before I find out. We got. Wait, why is the time going down if it just took a commercial break? Oh, I don't know. So they decided to not take a commercial break. That's weird. Thought it was going to take one. Anyway, under 7 minutes remaining. Here's John Collins with the ball. Tony Snell has it. He shoots the three-pointer, and he drains it. So Atlanta goes back up by 4. They lead 15-11 right now. Smash a like, hit that subscribe, share on social media platforms. We got Kendrick Nunn with the ball. Nice in-and-out move. Kendrick Nunn gets a flare screen from Kelly Olynyk. He goes up with the floater. He can't get the roll. Kelly Olynyk tries to tap the rebound. 3 Hawks converge, and into the hands of Trae Young. They got numbers, 5-on-4. They give it to Snell. Snell tries to kick it out. That was a terrible pass to Kevin Huter, and it's a Hawks turnover. And Clint Capella saying that the ball was deflected, that he didn't even touch the ball. He said he had his hands up, but to no avail. They're saying no. Okay, now we are on commercial break after that confusion. So, but I didn't even get to see how much time is left. So let me just do that real quick. We have, hold on a second. Why are they not showing the time on the damn app? But anyway, the score is 15-11 right now in the first quarter. 6:22. There we go. Can't believe all that time just went past like that, and they didn't even say nothing. All right, guys. 6:22 remaining in the first quarter. We got ourselves a 15-11 game. Atlanta is up on Miami. Out of town scores later on today. We got the Knicks and the Spurs at 8:30. Grizzlies are playing the Wizards. Wizards up 46-44. Wizards are on a roll right now. The Clippers play the Celtics. They should be underway pretty soon. They're playing late. They're on TNT tonight. The Nuggets play the Milwaukee Bucks at 9 o'clock. That's another big game for both teams. Suns and the Lakers, they cap off the nightcap at 10 o'clock. The Suns are in Staples Center. The Pistons and the Raptors got postponed due to COVID protocols. Remember, all the coaches from Toronto have COVID protocol, so that game got postponed. All right, man, and that's our schedule for the night. All right, let's see what's going on in the chat, by the way. Shout out to Ryan in the building. Shout out to Ryan Johnson as well. Ryan says, glad to see you back, my guy. No doubt. Glad to be back. And like I said again, man, baseball is back. There is spring training going on right now. By the way, Caden, good luck to your Braves. I'll be rooting for my Yankees. I don't know if we're going to be in the World Series. So I heard that Marcus Gasol is out with COVID protocol. So they lost him for the next 4 games. So that means with all those days, even including after the All-Star break, you're not even going to see him. Clint Capella's points in the last 2 games, because I got confused because I'm like, why are they showing Capella had 37 and 35? I'm like, he was that dominant? I said the interior defense had to be that weak. And there must have been a lot of pick and roll, and then defenders weren't choosing to roll. If he was scoring that many points and grabbing that many rebounds, you weren't boxing him out. And check this out, man. Derrick Rose is out with health and safety protocols with COVID against the San Antonio Spurs tonight. That's a bummer, man, because this would have been this is a huge game for us to see how we measure up against San Antonio. Even if they're not the same team that they once was, I would have loved to see them on there, but this stinks now. And I'm upset now. And right before the break, all right, guys, we're back. Goran Dragic gives the ball over to Kelly Olynyk. Tried to hand it off back to Duncan Robinson. Couldn't get Duncan Robinson with the pass. Kelly with the roll. They give it over to Kendrick Nunn. Shoots a 3-pointer. Can't hit. Rebound is stick over to Kevin Huerter. Smash the like, hit that subscribe. Gives it over to Ice Tray. Ice Tray gives it to Huerter. Huerter holds the ball. Gives it right back to Trae Young. All right, Trae Young with the bounce pass to Capella. Capella with the kick out to Huerter. In the corner for 3. He can't hit. Offensive rebound to Clint Capella. Nice job by Clint. He gives the ball to Ice Tray. Splits the defense. Tries to trap. We got a ball that's probably kicked twice, but no call. So it's going to stay. So Bogdanovich is out with a sprained knee, but it looks like he's going to be playing. DeAndre Hunter has a knee, and Cam Reddish is out with an Achilles injury. So Tyler Hero checks into the game for Duncan Robinson. Yeah, smash the like, hit that subscribe. All right, man. Ball's in the bottom to Huerter. Give the ball over to Trae Young. John Collins with the pass. And they pass it over to DeAndre Hunter with the pass over to Cam Reddish, but he missed a 3-pointer. No, to John Collins, excuse me. And as I say that, Goran Dragic draws the foul on that play. All right, man. So Goran Dragic drew the foul on that play. So he's going to go to the free throw line to shoot 2. First free throw is good, 15-12, Atlanta. Second free throw is good. So we got a 15-13 game. Shout out to the one in the building. Appreciate you. Shout out to Jamie. Appreciate you guys coming on through again. Make sure to like the video. I don't know why they don't play him more. And Tony Snell with the pass, and it gets deflected by Kendrick Nunn on the steal, and Nunn dunks the basketball, and we are tied at 15, folks. We are tied at 15 with 5:05 remaining in the first quarter. Smash a like, hit that subscribe, share on social media platforms. Truly appreciate that. As I say that, Trae Young with the ball, faces a double team, gives the ball over to Tony Snell. They dump it inside to John Collins. No, Capella in the post. And looks like we got ourselves a grabbing foul by one of the Heat players, trying to see who that is. But anyway, not a good pass. And then Kendrick Nunn give him the credit for stealing the ball that caused the game to get tied at 15. Well, which is why, this is something we got to start asking these coaches, man. Like, why wasn't he playing more, right? The Hawks should have had a better year this year. I'm actually disappointed because I thought they were going to be better coming into this season. All right, so it looks like the foul is going to be on Kendrick Nunn. And again, shout out to everybody in the chat. All right, Trae Young gets a screen. He gives it over to Danilo Gallinari, who just checked in. All right, man, they give it over to Collins. Shoots a jump shot, knocks it down. And the Hawks take a 17-15 lead. John Collins should be better than what he so unfortunately, he's not showing the talent that he should have right now. Tyler Herro with the ball decides to take a jump shot, forwards driving to the middle, but he can't hit. Driving on his left hand. Yeah, Kendrick Nunn has been really good lately. Trae Young with the lob. That was a tough lob. And then we got ourselves a turnover, and we got ourselves a foul on Atlanta, who just checked in for the Miami Heat. Oh, Precious. It's my guy. It's Precious. Precious is in the ball game. My Precious is in the ball game. Oh, man. Like I said, I can't get over the fact that I'm going to be saying the word Precious throughout the game. All right, 17-15 is the score. 4 minutes remaining. Goran Dragic with the ball. Gives it over to Kendrick Nunn with the ball fake. Puts it up. They give it over. Bounce pass from him. Tyler Herro fakes a three, sets his feet, shoots a three-pointer, and we got ourselves a jump ball. Because the ball gets stuck on the rim, and there is John Collins to take off the offensive rebound for the rim and dunk the basketball. I didn't think they were going to be good. Some people had the Hawks as a top 4 seed. No, I think Atlanta did kind of like what Cleveland is doing now. They're in a better spot than Cleveland, honestly, but they should have been better. Come on, you signed Bogdanovich, you signed Gallinari, you signed Rondo. You signed some pieces, with that young core. So you would have thought they'd be a little bit better. They're in the Eastern Conference. It's not like they're in the West. And the fact that they're struggling this much after that good start, it's saying a lot. Anyway, John Collins gets the ball in the post, and he's able to score in the paint. And now it is a 19-15 Hawks lead. All right, man. So Dragic with the pass over to Kelly Olynyk, but he can't hit the three-pointer. Rebound is over to John Collins. Off to – looks like we got Solomon Hill that just checked into the game. Trae Young with the ball. He tries to pass it. And then Trae Young – the pass almost looks like he just took a shot, but he missed. Anyway, 19-15. Here comes Nunn on the break to give it to Dragic. Fakes it. Sets his feet. Shoots a three-pointer. He can't hit. Dragic has got eyes in the back of his head. Goran the Dragic. Heat 1 of 5 from 3. Hawks 3 out of 7. Here's Gallinari. I thought Gallinari would have been one of the better shooters in the NBA, but he's too inconsistent. He shoots more on volume. I remember this was a Mike D'Antoni pick. Collins shoots a three-pointer, can't hit. Solomon Hill on the offensive rebound. Yeah, they got Solomon Hill too, who's a good three-point shooter. This Hawks team should not be that bad, man. They really shouldn't be this bad. Kendrick Nunn takes it to the paint. He goes up and he scores on the layup, but they're going to call an offensive foul on Kendrick Nunn. So my thing is that even though that they're, they might not be that good compared to the Eastern Conference to the West, they should be better than how they've played. Like I said, you got Solomon Hill, you got Rondo, you got Gallinari. I know they've had some injuries too, but it's like, come on, dog. You should be better than that. All right, guys, so we got 2:40 remaining in this first quarter. Again, continue to like the video as you guys come in. We got a 19-15 Atlanta Hawks lead. Smash a like. Make sure to hit that subscribe. Hayden says West is really hard to play. I wouldn't say that the West is still harder than the East, but it's not as hard as people think. It's a little watered down, believe it or not. Jamie says the Hawks have some good players. Too bad they traded Luka Doncic after drafting him in 2018. Though, you know what's funny? Vlade Divac, who stepped down as president of basketball operations, he also had a chance to draft Luka Doncic because he knows his father and he's very good friends with Luka's father, but he didn't want to do it. So I think he got a good pick in De'Aaron Fox. Don't get me wrong, but you see how Luke is able to control the game with his system. Who knows? But then again, now that I look at the Sacramento Kings, they're just not doing any better under Luke Walton. So even if he had Luka Doncic, let's face it, is Luke Walton really going to make them that much better even if he had Luka Doncic? I don't think so. So shout out to Valix Prime, man. Appreciate you coming on through. Jay says Duncan Robinson should be having a better season, but teams are figuring him out. Now he's too one-dimensional, and he has to learn how to create his own shot. And the thing is, you can be like a JJ Redick. The only thing is you're taller. So Duncan Robinson should be utilizing more fakes, being able to set his feet, not always being able to shoot so it's what people fail to understand about the 2000s when you look at that era? The 2000s was not the era of the center. It was the era of the power forwards in the 2000s. Believe it or not, it was the era of the power forwards in 2000s. It was really more so the era of the power forwards in the year 2000. Jaime says DeAndre Hunter will be a big help when he returns soon. Well, remember, the Lakers lost 4 in a row before Dennis Schroeder came back. And funny how when Dennis Schroeder comes back, they win 2 straight. I mean, well, at least they got Bogdanovich back. He's a big pickup because he helps space the floor. I know he's not much of a defender. He can do a little bit of playmaking, which would help Trae Young. Gallinari's too inconsistent. This guy was a Mike D'Antoni pick. Mike D'Antoni liked him so much, but this guy has been injury prone and he's been so inconsistent. And he's a volume scorer for someone who had the skills of being able to shoot the basketball coming into the NBA. I had high hopes for Gallinari when he was with the Knicks, but his career's never been the same ever since he got traded. He had much more potential when he was with the Knicks when I first saw him, but he really hasn't amounted to anything. Has some decent years with the Clippers, a decent season here with the Denver Nuggets. Anyway, we got Gallinari in the post, takes a turnaround and he can't hit, rebounded by Precious. I can't get over that. Anyway, Tyler Hero with the ball, gives it over to Gabe Vincent, shoots a three-pointer, he can't hit, rebound is to Gallinari. Gallinari, as Chris Webber likes to say, Gallinari. All right, he gives the ball over to Ice Trader again. Quavo, Ice Trader again. Dribbles on over to the left side, gets over to the baseline, kicks it out, and then he turns it over right into the hands of Tyler Hero. I can be your hero, baby. Passes it over to Iguodala. Iggy. Ooh, shoots the three, but he can't hit. And the rebound's off to Tyler Hero, brings it off to the left side of the court. He then gives the ball to Andre Iguodala. Iguodala then gives the ball over to Kendrick Nunn. Kendrick Nunn with the dribble. That's a lot into practice, but it gets turned over. Here's the ball. So I'm going to kick it out. Looks like my stream went out for a second, so let me just wait a second. It's still 19-15, folks, right now in the first quarter. As I say, that Gallinari shoots a three-pointer, but he can't hit. Offensive rebound is to who just checked in for Atlanta. Let me just see. Anyway, Trae Young dumps it inside, and then we got a nice score and a layup for. Is that Okongwu? Okay, Okongwu scores on the layup, and the Hawks take a 21-15 lead. All right, man. So Gabe Vincent gives the ball over to Andre Iguodala. Iguodala dribbles into the paint, kicks it out to an open Gabe Vincent, shoots a three-pointer in the corner, but it's short, and the ball is going to stay with Miami with 43.8 seconds remaining, folks. Gallinari had 38 points a few days ago. Yeah, I know. For sure. Oh, Ryan said he bet the Knicks today. I've been hearing, hope it's not true, but what's your opinion if Kawhi doesn't get it done? He might go to the Lakers next season. Oh, I've been hearing that. I mean, if Kawhi does that, then basically that means that Kawhi Leonard can't lead the team. So that means that the Toronto Raptor narrative goes out the window if that happens. All right, so Duncan Robinson with the ball, and they give it over to Bam Adebayo, but he draws a foul on Atlanta. So we got a 21-15 game. It's a very low-scoring quarter. Both teams have not shot the ball well right now. All right, here's Duncan Robinson looking to inbound. He then inbounds the ball over to Bam Adebayo, who just checked back in. Here's Tyler Hero. Tyler Hero with the ball. Tyler Hero being guarded by Bogdanovich. Tyler Hero comes off the screen. Hero shoots the free throw line jumper. He can't hit. Offensive rebound to Iguodala. Faces a double team inside deep into the paint. Give it over to Gabe Vincent. Fakes a three. He goes up for the layup, and he's able to score on a nice acrobatic wild layup. We got a 21-17 game. 20 and a half seconds remaining in this first quarter. No shot clock. Atlanta will get the last shot of the quarter. Smash the like, hit that. By the time, okay, my fault. Guys. Looks like my internet is going to be going in and out right now on this stream. Shout out to Poseidon Swag. Appreciate you coming on in. So Gallinari hits the first free throw. Score is now 22-17. We got 4.9 seconds remaining right now in the first quarter. Is that Rondo? Yeah, he just checked in. All right, so this Gallinari knocks down both free throws, 23-17. Looks like we're reaching the end of the quarter. Here is Bam, gives it over to Hero, right back, and that is the end of the quarter. All right, folks. So Atlanta takes a 6-point lead going into the second quarter at the end of one. We got the Atlanta Hawks 23, the Miami Heat 17. You're watching the Hawks versus the Heat on South Beach in the American Lines Arena right here on the Lewis Sports Network. I'm about to change it up. Just want to change it up. Change up the background. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Wow. I didn't know that. So that's cool to know. Thanks for the info, Poseidon. The one says, "What's up with Butler's injury?" He has a sprained ankle, so I'm guessing that his ankle is probably lingering. It probably comes and goes when it comes to his injury. That's probably my guess as to why he's not playing tonight. Jamie says, "I just watched a video on that high school team earlier today." Okay. If there's a link to it, let me know. I'll definitely check out the video and just watch it. All right, guys. So we got a 6-point game right now. Early part of the end of the first quarter just happened. Anytime you're doing fire commentary, man, you got to make sure that you're quenching your thirst, because I'm gonna be as fire as I'm gonna be on fire as that heat symbol on my back. You're absolutely right. The Knicks should be what the Hawks were supposed to be right now. I didn't expect the Knicks to be what the Knicks are right now. The Hawks are supposed to be what the Knicks are right now. I had low expectations coming into this season, and the Knicks have more than surprised me, which, as I said, I got to give Thibodeau a lot of credit. He's done a great job. All right, man. So they're just showing some first quarter highlights. We'll be coming back in a minute. Again, make sure to hit that like as you guys come in. Hit that subscribe button if you're new to the channel. So Nunn has got 24 assists in his last 6 games. So he's averaging 6 assists per contest in the last 4. Is that Anthony Carter? Oh, he's with the Heat staff. Oh, wow. Didn't know that. All right. Second quarter action is in. So we got Kevin Huerter with the ball. He gives the ball over to Gallinari. Atlanta shot 47%. Gallinari wanted to shoot that 3, but he said nope. Gallinari gets into the left wing, starts to post up, gives it over to Solomon Hill, shoots the corner 3-pointer. He can't hit, and the ball goes out of bounds. But it looks like it's going to stay with Atlanta. All right, man. So if you guys are just tuning in, man, start of the second quarter. All right, Rondo looking to inbound, finds Huerter. Huerter with the in and out, penetrates, kicks it to Solomon Hill, fakes. There's Huerter. All right, Huerter comes off the screen, shoots a jump shot, and knocks it down. All right, so we got ourselves a 25-17 lead. Hawks lead by 8. Smash a like, hit that, subscribe. Here's Gabe Vincent with the ball. Gabe Vincent coming up. All right, man. Being guarded by Rondo, and then Rondo put a nice defense by Rondo, man. Being a quarterback, being a corner, going over to get the deflections. Here come the Hawks in transition. Okay, they get back to the half court. Rondo shovels the ball over to Solomon Hill. He gets the ball back. We got a Kongwe set in the screen. Huerter kicks the ball to Gallinari on the right wing. They give it back to Huerter. Huerter fakes, goes left, starts to go right. Hesitation, takes it all the way to the basket. Kicks out to Gallinari, open for 3, but he can't hit. Rebounds over to Tyler Herro. Tyler Herro with the ball, comes over to the right side. Tyler Herro with the dribble, continues to dribble. Goes baseline, kicks it out to Duncan Robinson. They give it over to Gabe Vincent, fakes the 3, and looks like we got ourselves a – wow, I can't believe it. Look at that. I hit my mic. You okay? There you go. Anyway, so it's a turnover, so we got a 25-17 lead. Smash the like, hit that, subscribe. Here's Okongwu with the ball to give it over to Rajon Rondo, wearing number 7, my birthday month. There is Solomon Hill, starts to drive left, loses the basketball. They force a turnover. There go the Heat. Here comes Tyler Herro. Beautiful step through, goes with the left hand. He's short, and we got ourselves a foul. Oh, wait, it was the ball out of bounds. And that's the one thing you got. Wow, Iguodala actually fouled him on that play, so I can't even believe. Shout out to Weapon X in the building. Again, guys, continue to like the video as you guys come in. Wow, so Atlanta got the basketball, so it was off Miami. Here's Gallinari. Gallinari on the left side. They dump the ball inside over to Okongwu. No, to Clint Capella. And they give it over on the right side. And then we got a bounce pass from Rondo over to Capella with the left hand. He can't hit. He checks back in, gets his own rebound. Fight. Iguodala's got it for the Miami Heat, 25-17. Iguodala gives it over to Gabe Vincent. Gabe Vincent goes all the way into the paint. Nice block, but looks like we're going to have ourselves a foul on Kevin Huerter on the play. And he's going to go to the free throw line to shoot 2. So let me update the score for you guys once again. So we are in the second quarter. Low-scoring game right now. Atlanta leads by 8, 25-17. Nice, Weapon X. That's what's up. Haven't had a haircut in like almost 2.5 weeks. At this point, you'd be looking at me like, yo, Lewis, you getting shape-ups. Actually, no, I'm getting cuts. It's just, I just tend to like to do my low fade over here and then just shape everything else up. I'm looking doggone fresh for these live streams, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, as I say that, looks like Gabe Vincent knocked down 2 free throws. Is that Miles Leonard? I think that's Miles Leonard. He is out for the season. As I say that, Gallinari shoots a transition 3, and he can't hit. Offensive rebound is over to Clint Capella. They give it to Huerter. Huerter dumps it to Capella. They swing it over to Solomon Hill, right to Gallinari on the baseline, shoots a jump shot, and looks like we got ourselves a 3-second violation, so that is going to be another turnover on the Atlanta Hawks. All right, guys, smash that like, hit that subscribe. There is Tyler Herro. He gives the ball over to Bam Adebayo on the right side. Bam then skips the pass over to that was Tyler Herro to Duncan Robinson. Nice give and go with Iguodala and Duncan Robinson, and he hits the reverse layup. So we got ourselves a 25-21 game. Smash the like, hit that subscribe. Beautiful give and go right there by Miami. As I say that, they swing the outlet pass to Gallinari. Kevin Huter picks up the pass, stops his dribble, gives the ball over to Solomon Hill on the right side. And they give the ball over to Gallinari once again, and then they give the ball over to Solomon Hill. Gets a Capella screen, they swing it. Gallinari dribbles left, decides to take a step back three, and he trains it. See, that's my thing with Gallinari, man. Showed so much potential and never was able to live up to it. Atlanta takes a 28-21 lead. Here's Tyler Hero, dribbles around a Bam screen, goes over to the baseline on the left, starts to dribble right back up to the middle. Good deflection by Gallinari and good awareness. He forces a turnover. Gallinari with the ball. He then gives the ball over to Kevin Huter. Kevin Huter starts to dribble on the baseline, picks up his dribble, switches to his left hand, shoots with the right, and he misses, can't get the roll. And the rebound is over to Duncan Robinson. Here comes Bam Adebayo. Bam on the right side. Bam with the hesitation, drives to the middle, takes a step back jumper, and he can't hit. It's not really Bam's game. It's not really Bam's game. I'm surprised he even went for that play. All right, man. So Kevin Huter with the ball, dribbles on the left side, goes to the double T, eludes it, fakes the shot. Gallinari swings it over to Rondo, fakes a three, takes a step back, gives it right back to Gallinari on the Kia sign on the right side of the court. He dribbles, takes a one dribble, stops. He gives it over to Huter. Nice hook shot in the lane off the glass, but he can't hit, can't get the angle. Oh, nice eluding by Iguodala. Iguodala with the crossover, takes it all the way to the paint. He floats it off kisses it off the glass, and he's going to draw the foul with 7:26 remaining in the first half. Well, at least Iguodala looks decent now, because that haircut messed his lineup all up. My man had the Speed Racer Mach 5 on the top of his head. Like, I was like, what was up with that? But he looks somewhat decent with the hairline now. All I know is it makes an M. Everybody's just different like that. Anyway, Iguodala, free throw line, knocks down the first free throw. We know Iguodala is not that great of a free throw shooter, but he does knock it down. So the score is now 28-22. I can't even say sometimes, because Gallinari has been inconsistent his entire career. It's not even, can't even say sometimes. Shout out to G Money, by the way. All right, so 1 out of 2 is hit for Iguodala, so it's a 28-22 game. Here's Rajon Rondo on the left side. The Lakers sure do need him for sure, because I know they've missed him. All right, they swing the ball. They give it over to Rondo. Rondo shoots the three-pointer, and he drains it. We see in bubble Rondo right now. As I say that, 31-21 is the score. 21-22 is the score. Hawks lead by 9. All right, so the ball is dumped inside by Vincent. Tyler Hero then kicks it out, and they give it to Iguodala in the corner for 3, but the ball spins out. 31-22 second quarter action. We got 6:44 remaining in the first half. They dump it right there to John Collins. Collins faces the double team. Collins with a jump stop, and he loses the ball into the hands of Iguodala. So another steal for the Miami Heat. Smash the like, hit that subscribe. Iguodala gives it over to Duncan Robinson, shoots a deep 3, and he can't hit. And Jay's absolutely right. Duncan Robinson needs to create his own shot. I've always said that when they know you can shoot, they're going to take that away from you. So what can you do if you can't shoot? Anyway, Clint Capella gets the pass and rolls to the rim, and he's going to draw the foul on the play. Weapon X is funny. I mean, listen, when I'm in the Dominican barbershop, I mean, it'd be like that, just a normal barber. It's all barbershop talk at the end of the day. It's all barbershop talk. All right, guys, so we got 6:17 remaining in the first half. Score is 31-22 in favor of the Atlanta Hawks. Let me make sure that I add the score here. Like I said, I want to do some spring training games for sure. Getting back into things. I also got to get back on my WWE. I shouldn't say WWE content. I should say just wrestling content. I got to get back on that Making the GOAT series, because I have like totally. Oh, you got your barbershop is full of ladies? How they looking? Weapon Next. Let me know how they looking up in there, man. Gym talk be different. Too much chirping, and these wannabes can't play. It's funny because even playground ball, there be some petty stuff going on, like where they talk. I feel like sometimes it even gets too feminine, even on the playgrounds when it comes to basketball. Oh, you body dissed. Oh my goodness, man! Like you fouled. I'm like, we don't play with those kind of rules, man. Like y'all try to put NBA association rules on the streets. It's not the same. It's not the same. And you know what I can't stand? They be pickup games where dudes don't even let you know that there's calls in the game until they get fouled, and then all of a sudden they want to play that favoritism crap. It's like these dudes just don't want to play. They just want to. They act like sissies, man, on everything. I'm like, I thought y'all said this was a man's game or whatever. Come on, man. Esa mujer quiere saber si yo hablo español. Ahora ya saben ahora. Oh man. Um, all right, man. So we're back. I mean, but to compare him to Triple H, I mean, he Triple H has been successful. I know Triple H, bro. It's like it's true with Stephen A. Smith, man. If you breathe on a dude, it's a foul. One little swipe, yo, why you? It's like, yo, man, you grabbed my arm. I'm like, dude, I didn't touch you. The breeze touched you, and you screaming foul. Come on, my niggas, come on. So John College averaged 21.6 points per game last season. He's having a down year this year. And remember, he also got I think he was suspended for what 25 games because he used performance. He was on he violated the drug policy. All right, man. So we're back to live action. They swing the ball in the corner over to Solomon Hill, but he misses the three. Rebound is to Clint Capella. Clint Capella then gives the ball over to who is that? Oh, Kevin Huter. He dumps it inside the Clint Capella, goes up for the layup, and I think the ball went out of bounds. So Atlanta is going to keep it. But you got to let me know how they looking down there too, bro. All right, score is 31-22 right now. You know what? I'm gonna have to need myself to look good for a cut for the next live stream that I gotta be doing. So gotta look cute for them. As I say, all right, man. So we got to miss. Gotta update the score anyway. All right, Kendrick Nunn with the ball to give it over to Iguodala. Iguodala over to Goran Dragic. Goran Dragic on the right side of the court. There is Precious. Ahora van a estar diciendo mi preciosa. Anyway, was that Duncan Robinson that knocked down that three-pointer? No, that is what's this guy's game? Is that Nader? I think that's Nader. Anyway, it's a 31-25 game. Smash it like, hit that, subscribe. Here's Kevin Huter with the ball. Kevin Huter with the dribbles on the right side, gives it over to John Collins, gets into the paint. He can't finish. The pass is over to Kendrick. Well, I said the rebound's over to Kendrick Nunn, and we got ourselves a foul on the play. So it looks like all right. So we got mature. I see. Good to know. Good to know. Gotta make myself on my way to Mexico one of these days. Oh wait, that's not Nader. My bad. He just kind of reminded me of him. He reminded me of him. That's my fault. The Hawks are up now 31-27 as Goran Dragic scores on the layup. So we got a 4-point game. Smash the like, hit that subscribe. Let me just change the score. Trae Young with the ball, as I call him, Ice Trader Gang. He misses, but we have the ball going out of bounds. And guys, make sure to like the video. Make sure you guys share. Well, Trae Young started 0 for 3, had 3 assists on Sunday. He's 0 for 2 tonight. He's got 4 assists for the Atlanta Hawks. All right, man. Trae Young with the basketball. All right, Max Struss. That's his name. Now I remember. As I say that, Kevin Huter knocks down the jump shot. It is a 33-27 game. Or was that Gallinari? Not sure who knocked that shot down. But anyway, we got Max Strus shoots the three-pointer, and he misses. Precious with the offensive rebound. Precious goes up with the left hand, and he's able to kiss it off the glass for the score. We got a 33-29 basketball game. Very low scoring first half right now. 4-point game. Smash the like, hit that subscribe. We got 4:19 remaining in the first half. Again, salute to everybody in the chat, as I always say. Share this video, like it as soon as you come in as well. We got Trae Young with the ball. Trae Young goes to the middle. Nice bounce pass to John Collins. And then Precious said, I'm going to meet you at the rim because you're looking kind of cute. But he said, I'm going to let you go to the free throw line and I'm going to draw the foul. So John Collins going to the free throw line to shoot 2. You know why I said that? It's because his name's Precious. You're looking at it like, yo, that sounds sus, Lou, but I'm sorry. I'm not the one out here where my name is Precious. I'm just saying, you know. But as I say that, man, so John Collins gets fouled. He's going to the free throw line. Makes the first free throw, so we got a 34-29 game. Again, like the video as you guys come in, folks. Bam Adebayo checks back into the game for the Miami Heat. You in Cali? I thought you was in Mexico. Oh man, this is too much, man. John Collins misses the free throw. So he said, you got Boogie Cousins like Psycho Sid. Okay. Kelly Olynyk is able to score the basket, so we got ourselves a 34-31 game, 3-point game for the Miami Heat. So they pull within 3. Smash the like, hit that subscribe. Here's Trae Young on the floater and knocks down his first field goal. So we got a 36-31 game. Smash the like, hit that subscribe. Here it's Goran Dragic with the basketball. Goran Dragic dribbles to the left, takes a small little step back and misses the shot. Rebound is over to John Collins. And then as I say that, Kevin Huerter knocks down the three-pointer. So we got a timeout with 3:20 remaining in the first half. Hawks go back up by 8. Hawks take an 8-point lead. That's their biggest of the game. Timeout Miami, 3:20 remaining in the first half. Score is 39-31 right here on the Lewis Sports Network. You know what? Like I said before, I cannot wait. I cannot wait until. Yeah, that's true. You never know when he's going to go off. That's true, man. All right, shout out to LeBron James, the GOAT, in the chat. Poseidon says maybe Trae Young is the problem. He plays no defense and shoots involving inefficient. Well, I'm not going to say that he's the complete problem. He can't defend his position, but you can say that about a lot of point guards in this league. But you look at guys like John Collins. He's been inconsistent. He should be showing better than his potential. Cam Reddish can't stay healthy. He's out with an Achilles injury. They have Bogdanovich out injured, but he's not much of a defender. So yeah, they don't really have very good individual defenders. Cam Reddish is their best defender, though. He just needs to be on the floor. But I think he's their best defender. So I think that if he can stay healthy, he'll definitely help them on the defensive end because they need an anchor, and they don't have that right now. Clint Capella is he's a guy who blocks shots and then he rolls to the rim. He's just pretty much a pick and roll guy who blocks shots and gets rebounds and scores on alley-oops because he does not have a post game. He doesn't really have a post game, and he doesn't have a 10 to 15 foot range jump shot, at least to stretch bigs out of the paint. So that's not even gonna work. And they just lack veterans because it's a young team. And I mean, Rajon Rondo, he definitely helps in terms of the point guard spot. He's still a solid defender, brings leadership. That's another thing that I feel like the Atlanta Hawks are missing. And then let's face it, the coach that was just there didn't do a great job. Now, I get what G-Money's saying in terms of what the Atlanta Hawks did as an organization is messed up, but you got to understand, we're in the Twitter world. So as much as I agree with you, I think it was wrong that they should have kept that. They should have told them face-to-face instead of finding out on Twitter. But think of it, look at it this way. NBA players found out that they have been traded from Twitter. They didn't even find out from their organizations themselves. So It's a petty way all the way around. Oh, I thought that was Colin Cowherd for a second. I'm like, why he dyed his hair? I'm like, he look young. He looks younger, but that's not him. We gotta see if Nate McMillan can do the job. So far, he's got the Hawks up 8 right now. I should say the players. Anyway, nice pass inside by Bam Adebayo to Kelly Olynyk, cutting to the basket. 39-33 is a score. Smash a like, hit that subscribe. This is gonna be in the 40s. This ain't even gonna reach 50 unless Atlanta gets a hot streak and goes like on a quick 11-0 run. I don't see it happening. Trae Young with the ball, gives it over to to Gallinari. They dump it inside to John Collins, meets a double on the block. They give it over to Trae Young. Trae Young gives it over to Huter. Huter shoots the three-pointer, and he can't hit, and the rebound's off the Bam Adebayo. Bam with the ball. They give it over to Olynyk. They give it over to Bam. Bam goes up, and he is going to draw the foul. So the score is 39-33. Bam will go to the free throw line to shoot 2. 6-point game right now, second quarter. We have 2:31 remaining in this first half. Frank Ntilikina is making his first start tonight. Thank you for the info. Thank you for the info. Lloyd Pierce did not do a good job, but I also do agree with G Money. I feel like the Hawks, they really lack basketball IQ on the basketball court. I don't like the fact that Trae Young is a very inefficient volume outside scorer. Like I really thought that Trae Young, you know, I just don't like. I'm just not a fan of his shot selection. And the thing is, he has very good handle, and he has the ability to get to the basket. Not always, because he's getting double teamed a lot. Trae Young is going to have to figure out on how to elude defenses when they're getting ready to trap him. He's got to figure that out. And Trae Young's got to be better off ball too, as John Collins knocks down the three-pointer in transition for the not in transition, but just in the half court for the Atlanta Hawks, and they take an 8-point lead again. They're up 42-34. They've hit more threes than the Heat in this game. Shout out to Jacob Wiseman. Appreciate you coming on through. He says, thanks for doing this, man. No problem. Again, guys, make sure to like the video, man, and make sure to hit that subscribe button as well if you have not been subscribed to the channel. Shout out to Jacob Wiseman in the building. So we have ourselves a 42-34 Atlanta Hawks lead. I think Max Struss got fouled. I don't know if he knocked down the free throw. No, he missed the free throw. So it's still 42-34. Makes a second, 42-35. Shout out to Heat fans and Hawks fans everywhere. Smash the like, hit that subscribe. Here comes Ice Trae. Make sure to share this video, folks. Trae Young tries to lob it to Capella. It gets deflected. He goes back up, and he puts it back up in. And Atlanta takes a 9-point lead, biggest lead of the game, 44-35, with just under 2 minutes remaining right now. And the ball is deflected, but Goran Dragic picks it up. They dump it over on the left side to Bam Adebayo. Bam Adebayo tries to bounce past to Dragic, relocates his body. Kelly Olynyk loses the ball. He can't pay attention. Fight for the ball. And we have ourselves a jump ball. And look at little Trae Young, man, showing nice hustle. So nice hustle by Trae Young. He said related to James Wiseman. Funny. Shout out to LBJ the GOAT. Thank you. He says, keep up the great work. Commentary skills on point. Appreciate that. Thank you very much. All right, man. So we got a jump ball at center court between Kelly Olynyk and Trae Young. I always root for the small guys, man. Smallest man on the court. Smallest guy on the court, I say he wins the tip. I'm going to go with Trae Young. Hey, I could be wrong. Who knows? But I always kind of root for the little guys when they go up against the big guys in the tip. They're like, it's obvious. You know what, though? I would say Nate Robinson has a better chance of winning just about every tip against big guys. Pause. As I say that, Trae Young gets the ball. He misses the runner. Rebound is over to Goran Dragic. Here come the Heat. They give it to Bam. Bam dribbles to the left. Bam then kicks it out over to Duncan Robinson. No, over to Max Struss. Max Struss gets the ball back, shoots a three-pointer, but he can't hit, and the rebound is off to Clint Capella. Here comes Ice Trae again, 44-35. Ice Trae with the ball. Comes up on the left. Is met by Bam. He's got a switch. Lobs it inside to John Collins, being doubled right at the wing. What a pass. And then Hawks getting rid of the ball quickly. And then Trey shoots a three-pointer just at the buzzer. He can't hit. Offensive rebound goes to Clint Capella under a minute remaining. 9-point lead for the Hawks. Capella loses the ball. The ball gets deflected. Nice presence by Bam to get the steal. Here comes. And then was that Struss on the score? Yep, that was Matt Struss on the layup, 44-37. So good defense to offense by Miami, 7-point game. So we got Tony Snell with the ball, left side of the court. The Heat, let's see if the Hawks are going to go for a 2-for-1. I don't think so. They're going to run the clock down. And then we got a three-pointer shot by Bogdanovich, but it is a miss, and the ball goes out of bounds. Miami will get the ball back with 25.9 seconds remaining. What a low-scoring first half. Score is 44-37 right now. Actually, the Hawks didn't play last night. They played on Sunday. They actually played on Sunday. So we're just waiting for the inbound with 25.9 seconds. Duncan Robinson on the inbound being guarded by Tony Snell all the way in the backcourt. It is a 44-37 ball game right now. Hawks lead by 7. All right, so the ball is dumped off out of bounds to Goran Dragic, being guarded by Solomon Hill. We got about a 2-second difference between shot clock to game clock for the Miami Heat. Here's Dragic, starts to dribble left, goes back up to the middle, goes with the floater. He can't hit it. It's short, and we got to fight for the rebound. Bam was able to pass it, but he stepped out of bounds, and it is going to go over to the Atlanta Hawks. Looked like he got hit in the nose when he went to go get that ball by Clint Capella as they both fall for it. All right, so Atlanta's going to get the last shot of the half. Smash a like, hit that subscribe. And then as I say that, nobody gets a shot off, and I think the ball was stolen, and that's going to end everything in the first half. So, folks, we are at the halftime show on the Lewis Sports Network, where Atlanta takes a 44-37 halftime lead. You're watching the Hawks versus the Heat in South Beach right here on the Lewis Sports Network, American Lines Arena. Y'all peep the background. Smash that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Make sure those notifications are turned on. Make sure you guys are sharing this on social media platforms about the switch. Y'all like that, right? We got Ice Tray in the background. We got Kendrick Nunn. Y'all already know, man. The Knicks are in trade rumors with Karl Anthony Towns. What do you think about that? The only question I have for that is with everything that Karl Anthony Towns has been through, even though Karl Anthony Towns will be closer to home because he is a Jersey kid, can Tibbs really get that toughness out of him that he's been lacking? Because the thing is, Cat has the potential to be one of the best big men in the league. But I just feel like he has a very soft mentality. And Jimmy Butler exposed that when he was over there in Minnesota, when they were together in Minnesota. So that's only the question that I have for Cat, because he definitely has the potential. Shout out to Dakota Alam, who's my favorite team. My favorite team is the New York Knicks. I am a Knicks fan. I'm a Knicks fan through and through. Love the way that the Knicks are playing this year. But yeah, I don't know, because Karl Anthony Towns is a talent. I just wonder who would we have to give up to get him. And I don't know if I'm willing to give up some of the pieces to get Karl Anthony Towns. It depends on who Minnesota wants, too. So I don't know. Like I said, Cat's got the talent, but I just feel like his mentality is not meant for New York. Even if he's from Jersey, he may be from the tri-state area. I would just have to hope that Tibbs could get the best out of him. And I think maybe having a guy like Derrick Rose could help as well, at least having a veteran presence. I just think that the bad thing is, though, D'Angelo Russell was doing all this talk, but look, he's been injured, number one. And then he was hoping to play with Karl Anthony Towns and Devin Booker, but it looks like Devin Booker's going to stay. And then if Karl Anthony Towns gets traded, who knows if he's going to want to go to another team with the way that the Knicks are playing right now. So we don't know. Shout out to Dakota Alam, man. He says he's a Heat fan from Davenport, Florida. Salute. Usually, it's funny, man. When you talk Knicks Heat, that rivalry burns in my soul, man. Alonzo Mourning, Patrick Ewing, it runs deep. Late 90s basketball between Knicks Heat. I could even go as far as 2000. Those battles between the Knicks and the Heat were so intense, man. Real playoff basketball. Loved it. Loved it. Like I said, it's one of those rivalries, man. When you played in it, it's like you would have given everything you had on the floor, man, if you had to just die. Again, make sure to like the video, guys. Hit that subscribe button if you're new. Gonna go to the comments. Not the comment section. Gonna go to the app because it's halftime. So we gotta do those halftime stats for you guys. For Atlanta, pretty much has been John Collins and Tony Snell. Tony Snell with 9 points in the starting lineup. John Collins with 10 points. He's been all right. 4 out of 9 from the field. Tony Snell has hit all 3 3-pointers, so he was a definite positive. And that's pretty much it. Gallinari struggled, 1 out of 5 from the field. Trae Young, the star of the team, 1 out of 5 from the field, so that's not good. For Miami, nobody scored double figures in the first half, so that's a bad sign right there. Hopefully they could pick it up in the second half. It's a low-scoring half, as you guys can see. Dragic with 6 points. Olynyk is the only player other than Max Struss shooting the ball well, and I should say Duncan Robinson, but these guys are struggling. And they are missing pieces too. So it does hurt that there's no Jimmy Butler playing tonight, out with the ankle injury. All right, man. So let's go to the game stacks, folks. We have 40%. Numbers are ugly. Heat only 2 out of 15 from 3-point range. They're only shooting 36% from the field. The Hawks are only shooting 40%, but a decent 33% from downtown, even though that's not that great neither. What helps the Heat, they got to the free throw line 12 times, so they're +8 at the free throw line. 12 assists for the Hawks, 10 for the Miami Heat. The Heat have to do a better job on the boards. They're losing the battle 24-16, including 8 offensive rebounds to 3, +5 for Atlanta. But they have to clean up their turnovers because the Heat have 8 steals and they only have 6 turnovers, while the Hawks have 11. So they need to clean. I know the Hawks are one of the worst turnover teams in the league. So if you don't want the Heat to get back in this game, make sure to keep them off the free throw line and don't allow the Heat to force turnovers. So it is what it is. Yeah, I don't really consider it. I don't really consider it, but yeah, it is what it is. They were the New York Nets at one point. That's true. Larry Bird or Steph Curry? I mean, you can't go wrong with either one because both guys are all-time great free throw shooters. I think Larry for his career is 88, 89%. But Curry is a career almost 91% for his career. And this year, I think Curry is at 93, 94% at the free throw line. So that just lets you know. But I will go with Curry. Just a small smidge. Now, if you was asking me, shout out to Jay in the building. Now, if you was asking me who was to take the last shot, that's a bit different. I'm going with Larry Bird all day. Shout out to Jay in the building. Appreciate you coming on through. Let's go to the out-of-town scoreboards. Again, the Pistons and the Raptors are not playing tonight due to COVID protocols. The Raptors had their whole coaching staff out with COVID protocols, so they're not playing tonight. The Knicks are down by 3 to San Antonio. No Derrick Rose tonight. Ntilikina is starting in place of Derrick Rose. So now it's a 7-6 game, first quarter with 9:08 remaining. Grizzlies are killing the Wizards by 20 on the road in the third quarter, 93-73. Clippers are up on the Celtics 63-60 in a very nice first half over there. Our game is 44-37 at the half. We got 2 games remaining tonight. We got the Nuggets and the Bucks at 9 p.m. And then we have the Suns and the Lakers at 10. The Lakers lose tonight. They slip to 4th, and the Suns move up on their spot tonight. If the Suns win, just by percentage points, even though the Lakers would have one more win than them. Nuggets were going to be coming in at 19-15, while the Bucks are 21-13. The Clippers, I think they came in at 24-12 for tonight's game. For our game tonight, the Hawks are, I believe, 14-20, and the Heat are at 500. So if the Heat win tonight, they're going to be a game over 500 tonight. So big win. This is a huge game for them. 37 points in the first half isn't going to cut it, though, so they got to be better. So let me get ahead and get started on changing this to the third quarter because it's about to be starting pretty soon. LeBron James, the GOAT, says, but who do you want someone at the line at the end? You see, though, the funny thing is, I really think that it's going to happen in the playoffs anyway. I think it's going to happen in the playoffs anyway, regardless. You don't want to, but I think it's going to happen. There's just a lot. There's just a lot of unknowns right now. The one says LBJ. There's no wrong answer. Both guys are around 90%. It's true. LBJ. The only thing that matters is who do you want at the free throw line. But the thing is, you can't go out. G Money says New York is looking for their first 4-game win streak of the season. That's right, because they just got their first 3-game. I was concerned that they weren't going to play well against Detroit and come out flat, but that's actually not what happened. The Knicks, they put it on Detroit from start to finish. So I got to give them credit for being ready to play against Detroit. This be a nice win for San Antonio going into the break. Give us a nice amount of confidence. But remember, the season does not end at the first half. It ends when the complete season is over, so there's still more games to play. But again, make sure to smash the like, make sure to hitting that subscribe button. Jay says the Nets will get bought out players. Their roster is going to round out. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Dakota, they're right there within striking distance. It's only a 7-point game, so they're right there. Despite shooting poorly from both 3 and from the field, they're right there. Part of the reason for that is because the Hawks have 11 turnovers. So Ryan says if one team is in the protocol and had to sit out, how many games for the opposing team that they're waiting on playing next have to wait? We're all going to find out what that's going to be like. Or are they going to automatically advance to the next round? Who knows? Who really knows? I don't know how they're going to do this whole protocol thing. G Money says we have Detroit again on Thursday. Yeah. Yep. They go my man Jimmy Buckets, man. They're just showing the Fox Miami Sun, FS Sports Miami, as they say FS, South. In this case, since Miami is shaped like I shouldn't say Miami. The state of Florida is shaped like a boot. Yeah, I know Florida is known as the Sunshine State. At the bottom, Southeast. Yeah, I can't look, man. I told y'all, man. I'm really excited to show the outro of this live stream as soon as it ends. And like I said, I have to make baseball ones, and I have to also make a football one. Wrestling is more difficult because I would have loved to have done a wrestling one, but the problem is it's the copyright that the WWE keeps doing on their because of copyright grounds on the WWE, they're making sure nobody gets wrestling content, period. So I'm just wondering how some of these guys are able to get the wrestling content without getting copyrighted. This chick's name is Kristen Hewitt. Oh, I've been checking out a lot of females as of late, man. So Ben Wallace, Andre Drummond, and Shaq are the 3 best free throw shooters of all time. It's arguable. Dakota says, you a New York Giant fan? All right, man. So my connection is back. I apologize, guys. It's just kind of going in and out. The one says, I'm comfortable with both, but if I had to choose, it's Curry. Yeah, I mean, it's not a big deal. Yep, they're pretty dreadful. Yeah, if they're that dreadful, yeah, you're gonna have to win with can't win with a dunk with a layup. Like I said, neither team really played well in the first half. It's just the Hawks made a couple of more threes than them. Miami just stayed. They really couldn't shoot the ball in the first half at all. But what helped them was getting to the free throw line in the second quarter. Collins has 10 points, 5 rebounds. Capella has 11 rebounds with 6 points. And like I said, Tony Snow has hit 3 threes. But the Heat defense really has not been that bad. They did a nice job building a wall. See, they put 3 guys, one on the left, one on the right, and then one in the middle. But remember, you don't want to camp in the middle in the paint too long where there's color, or else you get called for a 3-second violation. They will call for a defensive 3-second violation. And obviously, if an offensive player is there too long, then that's not going to work. And the Heat have done a good job of Trae Young. They're closing in his driving gaps. They're trapping him at the top. They also flash on the left or the right side of the floor. Shout out to Godzilla Suplex in the building. Appreciate you. Make sure to hit the like. In the first half, Trae Young has 6 points on Sunday. He only has 2 points tonight. So in the first half, 3 for 14 when you combine both games. All right, so Atlanta gets the ball. Third quarter action. Here's Ice Trae. He's got the ball. Ice Trae gives it over Kevin Huerter. Kevin Huerter drives. And then a kick out from Tony Snow to John Collins. And then right back to Trae Young. Gets a flash screen from Capella. He repositions himself in the post. He misses the shot. And we're going to have ourselves a foul on the play. And John Collins got hit right at the top of the nose, right in between the forehead and the top of the bridge of the nose. Most of the foul is going to be on Kelly Olynyk. $11:37 remaining in this third quarter, just underway. 44-37, low scoring first half. Here's Kevin Huerter with the ball. Give it over to Trae Young, and then they give it over inside to Capella. Tries to move around, goes with a wild left hand. Good defense by Bam Adebayo, but he can't hit. Here's Kendrick Nunn, comes up on the right side. Gives the ball over to Bam Adebayo on the right wing, guarded by John Collins. They swing the ball over from Kelly Olynyk to Duncan Robinson, shoots the three-pointer. He misses, and then we got Olynyk on the offensive rebound, and we got a foul on Kevin Huerter, grabbing him from putting the ball back up and in. So Olynyk is going to go to the free throw line to shoot 2. Here's Kelly's first free throw attempt, and it is no good. Still 44-37. Makes a second, so it's a 44-38 game. Once again, here's Ice Trae. Trae with the ball, gives it over to Kevin Huerter. Kevin Huerter then gives it over to Trae Young, who shoots the three-pointer, and he drains it. And we got ourselves a 47-38 game. Atlanta once again goes back up by 9. Smash the like, hit that subscribe. Here's Duncan Robinson with the ball, dribbles on the left side. Duncan Robinson patiently passes it. Oh, that was a dangerous pass over to Kendrick Nunn. Dribbles to the middle, but he can't hit. Offensive rebound to Bam, and it looks like we got ourselves another foul on the play. Well, I think Kendrick Nunn got fouled as he drove to the basket, and the foul's going to be on Clint Capella. But like I said before, the Heat are they're still right there, man. All right, Duncan Robinson gets it on the left side. Then they give it off to Kelly Olynyk, gets a bump from Kevin Huerter. Here is Duncan Robinson off the screen. Duncan Robinson gets open, shoots a three-pointer, and he drains it. It is Miami's only their third three-pointer of the game. They are 3 of 17, but it's a big one. He knocks it down, and it is a 6-point game, 47-41. Here's Ice Tray. Ice Tray then draws the foul on Goran Dragic. I think that was before the shot. That was before the shot when he knocked that down, when he shot the ball. So that's going to be shot out of bounds for Atlanta. So big three for Duncan Robinson. That cuts the game to 6. All right, nice passing by the Hawks off the inbound, and they dump it quickly inside by Capella for the score. So that was good job by Atlanta. They got in position, they passed the ball quickly, and they scored quickly, catching the Heat defense napping. 49-41 is the score. Here is Kendrick Nunn with the ball. Dribbles on the right side, then kicks it out to Kelly Olynyk. Wow, faked him so fast, John Collins fell. Here's Kendrick Nunn going on the sweeping hook, and he's able to score. And it is a 49-43 basketball game. Smash the like, hit that subscribe. All right, as I say that, Trae Young with the ball. Whoopsie. All right, the ball's given over to Huerter. Bounce pass over to Collins on the right side in the corner. They give it to Tony Snell. Puts the ball on the floor. Huerter catches it. Fakes a three. Relocates. Shoots a step back three. Can't hit at the buzzer. Rebounds over to Bam Adebayo. Goes behind the back. Gives it over to Kendrick Nunn. Kendrick Nunn goes up. Beautiful lob pass inside the Bam for the basketball dunk. And we have ourselves a 4-point game. 49-45 to score. The Heat are within 4. Trae Young with the ball. Trae Young dribbles to the right, kicks it out on a fake by John Collins, dribbles to the baseline. We got a bump, no foul call, and looks like we're going to get a foul on Kelly Olynyk once again. So the foul is going to be on here. Kelly tried to draw the offensive foul, but no call. Wait a minute. All right, so third quarter score right now, 49-45. Kevin Huerter with the ball. Huerter gives the ball to Trae Young. Fakes a three, splits, gives it over to Huerter. Huerter shoots a three-pointer, and looks like it's too late. And he made it, too. But that's going to be another Atlanta Hawks turnover. So we got 8:35 remaining in this third quarter. 49-45 is the score. I'm at his Dragic with the ball, dribbles on the left side. Dragic with the dribble gives it off to Duncan Robinson. Duncan Robinson then gets a screen from Bam, and then he goes over, shoots a three-pointer, and he drains it, and it's already a 1-point game. It's like I said before, despite how poorly they've played, they're right there because of the turnovers that they forced. 49-48 is the score. It is a 1-point game. All right, Kevin Huerter with the ball. They give it over to Tony Snell. They swing it over to John Collins. Shoots a three-pointer. He can't hit. Now that he can take the lead in this game. Here's Dragic in transition. Goes coast to coast. Stops. Forces 3 defenders. Goes with the up and under. Nice footwork, and he scores. And Miami takes the lead. They're up 50-49. Timeout Atlanta. So Nate McMillan takes a timeout. And so Miami finds themselves right now, let's see, 44. So right now they've outscored Atlanta 13-5 in this third quarter. So they're on a 13-5 run with 7:49 remaining in this third quarter. And they now take a 50-49 lead. Make sure to smash the like. Make sure to hit that subscribe button. Shout out to Matty H Productions. Appreciate you, man. You know what, Jay? I think they're going to have to find a point guard just because I don't know if he could really stay healthy for that long because Goran is getting older and he is injury prone. I feel like if he They need a start. I don't know. I think that they need a. They need a backup because Bam. I just don't know if he can stay healthy long enough in order to be able. He was the other than other than Jimmy Butler. He was their best player. Shout out to Freddie G in the building. Appreciate you. Now I gotta start whispering. What's going on, Freddie G? The one says the Nets versus the Heat in the first round would be nice. That'd be an interesting series. That'd really be an interesting series. Again, guys, make sure to hit the like as you guys come in. In a good way and in a bad way. LBJ says that, did you hear that the Nets might trade Spencer? I did hear about that. Right now, Spencer, he's working out right now. I think the reason that he's being tradable is because they're trying to acquire a piece right now. That's why. Wow. It's a 7-1 without Kevin. They won 7 of their last 8 without KD. Jokic had 39, 14, and 9 assists, 17 in the fourth against the Bulls. And the Rockets have lost 12 straight games. Wow, my New York Knicks, a game above 500, and we're in 4th place in the East. We will actually get a first-round matchup against Miami, man. That's crazy. Shout out to Freddie G for the $4.99 donation. He says, showing my Hawks some love. Of course, man. That's what it's about. All right, man. So it's a 50-49 game. Trae Young gets open. He then gives the ball to Kevin Huerter. He dribbles to the middle. Kevin Huerter goes up for the shot, and he's able to float, and he's able to kiss it off the glass and in. Hawks retake the lead. They're up 51-49. Third quarter action. Smash the like, hit that subscribe, man. Shout out to Freddie B in the building. Appreciate you as always. I mean, here's going Dragic with the ball. Dragic over to Duncan Robinson off the screen. Nice pass. And good job by Bam drawing the foul right there on the adjustment. We got 7:18 remaining in this third quarter. And Atlanta retake the lead, so they're up 51-50. So again, shout out to Freddie G for that donation, man. Appreciate it. Here is Bam at the free throw line. Knocks down the first free throw. We're tied at 51. So let me update the score just right now, just a bit. So I'm going to just leave it blank for 1 second right up until he tries to shoot this next free throw. Let's see if he makes it or misses it. Makes them both. So that he go back up by 1, 52-51. So we got ourselves a 90 score right now in the third quarter. If you're looking at that score, and remember, the Heat, they keep getting to the free throw line. They're plus 12 right now. Also, we got a steal by none. Beautiful behind-the-back pass over to Dragic, but he can't finish the layup. But the Miami Heat are going to keep the ball. So, again, another turnover by the Hawks. And that was a very beautiful pinpoint behind-the-back pass by none on the break. Oh, no, Trae Young is saying that Kendrick Nunn put his arm through. That's why he couldn't finish the dribble, but to no avail. Just waiting for the inbound. There's Goran Dragic about to inbound the ball. Goran looking. Gives the ball over to Bam on the right side. Lobs it in, gives it over to Duncan Robinson. Duncan Robinson gets a Bam screen. Duncan Robinson gets open for a second, shoots the three, but it's short. Trae Young gets a late rebound. Dribbles on the left, starts to come back to the middle. Trae Young then loses his feet, gives it over to Huerter, fakes right, goes left, hesitates on Kelly Olynyk. He's got Olynyk on him. Then gives the ball right back to Trae Young. Trae Young's got to get going in this game, though, if the Hawks going to have a chance to win this game. Trae Young goes up. He passes it inside the Capella, and Capella is, wow, they're going to call a. Capella got called for the offensive foul, so it's another turnover for the Miami Heat. They're saying that he elbowed Bam all with the left elbow. So boom. As soon as he went that way, that's what caused an offensive foul. Again, guys, smash that like, hit that subscribe, make sure to share. Then the Hawks have 14 turnovers. The Heat only have 6. They haven't turned the ball over since, I think, with 3 minutes remaining in the second quarter. So they've really taken care of the ball. The ball is swung over to Duncan Robinson. Dunk Robinson gets over to the paint. Excellent defense by Clint Capella with the block. Passes it over to Trae Young, comes up on the right, comes up to the middle, gets switched with Bam Adebayo on him, gets it to Kevin Huerter. Kevin Huerter crosses over, gets into the paint, goes up, and that should be a continuation. He got it. Basket counts plus the foul. And the Hawks go back up by the score of 53-52 with one more plus for Kevin Huerter getting into the paint. And good adjustment by him, too, because he could have easily kept the shot down, but he released it right back up. So good strength on the part of Kevin Huerter. Knocks down the free throw, 54-52. Atlanta's up by 2 here early part of the third quarter. Shouldn't say early. Oh, man, Kendrick Nunn with the dribble. He goes up, and he tries to score on the layup, but he misses. Rebounds to Trae Young. Trae Young with the dribble. Give me 1 second. You're about to make your thing? All right, go ahead and do it now. John Collins knocks down the jump shot right now, so we got a 56-52 game, and the Atlanta goes right back up by 4. All right, man, so we got a timeout. You can go ahead. Shout out to Tomoko. Says 20th century, 20th. Like, always like how Tomoko always puts a spin on something every time he comes in. Salute to you, my friend. Okay, let me update the score. It is 56-52. Atlanta's up by 4. And we have .536 remaining right now. But we should be coming back up shortly right now for this third quarter. With 5:36 remaining in the third, we got ourselves 56-52 right now game. Tomoko says, can you check out my new video on my Artemis channel? I'm really proud of it. I definitely will. I definitely will, man. All right, man. So Memphis, Washington cut it within 12. LA's up by 3 in the third quarter. They should have won that game against Milwaukee. That was a bad loss for the Clippers. Anyway, we're back to action. Bam on the right wing. Gives it over to Duncan Robinson, shoots the three-pointer, and he drains it. 1 point game. It is 56-55 right now in the third quarter. Smash a like, hit that subscribe. All right, Trae Young with the ball. Trae Young gives it off to Kevin Huerter. Kevin Huerter then dumps it right there to John Collins. John Collins gets the ball deflected, and it's Stolar's turnover. They got 15 on the game. Gordon Johnson's with the ball to give it over to Kelly Olynyk, over to Duncan Robinson. Kendrick Nunn gets open for a second. He fakes, goes into the paint. He goes up for the layup. Oh, but he can't kiss it off the glass and miss. And who is the ball going to be on? It's going to stay with Miami. It is going to stay with the Heat. All right, Duncan Robinson is going to take a seat. Bogdanovich is just checked in for the Atlanta Hawks. Almost said Miami Heat. Kevin Huerter is also taking a seat. Tony Snell with the deflection on the inbound. Goran Dragic has it on the left corner. Dribbles inside to the middle. He dribbles over to Tyler Hero. Tyler Hero with the fake. Pulls back. Gives the ball to Bam Adebayo. Takes one dribble pull-up and shoots a jump shot. Can't hit. Rebounds over to John Collins. Gives the ball over to Trae Young. All right, here's Trae Young. Gets a double. They flash it over to Tony Snell. They give it over to Bogdanovich in the corner. Bogdanovich comes off a John Collins screen, trying to give him the post up. They can't. Snell swings it over to Trae. They double it inside to Collins. Collins pushed off with the hand, but it doesn't matter. It's a turnover for the Atlanta Hawks. 16 turnovers. Here's Kelly Olynyk. Gives it over to Tyler Hero. Tyler Hero decides to shoot the three-pointer, and he rolls it in. And the Heat retake the lead of 58-56. Ice Trae with the ball, gets a screen from Gallinari. Ice Trae once again gets a switch with Bam. The Heat defense has been stellar on Trae Young. They dump it to Gallinari, faces the trap. He swings it over to Trae Young, gets a wide open three, but he can't hit. And sometimes that's what the defense does to you. When you get in traps so often, even your wide open looks are hard to make because you're going to get them. You get those rare opportunities. Anyway, Tyler Hero gets fouled off of the screen when he was trying to get the ball. And the foul's going to be on Trae Young. We got 3:13 remaining in this third quarter. 58-56 is a very low-scoring game. Both teams are shooting terrible from the field, but Miami's picked up their play in the third quarter. That's why the Atlanta Hawks are struggling. They only have 12 points right now in this third quarter, while the Heat have 21. So not that much better, but – and that was Tyler Hero's first field goal made, so he just knocked that three down. All right, so it's 58-56. All right, so the ball's inbounded from Gabe Vincent. They give it over to Kendrick Nunn, takes a step-back jumper, and he knocks it down. So knocks that in, and we got ourselves a 60-56 game. And we got a timeout by Atlanta, so another timeout by – so we got 3:04 remaining in this third quarter. It is 60-54 in favor of the Miami Heat. Again, guys, make sure to hit the like. Hot take, if Kawhi didn't hit that shot, then the Raptors lose. Yeah, they would have lost. There's not even a hot take about that. They would have lost. They would have been out in the second round. And Jay was saying it's the same as the last game. He has to figure it out against the Heat. I have a question. Isn't it a good thing that it's a low-scoring game in your eyes? Because that means they are playing that defense. Yeah, Jay was talking about – yeah, he's talking about against the Sixers in the second round 2 years ago. Yeah, the Sixers would have been in the Eastern Conference Finals against Milwaukee. I actually would have gave the edge to Philadelphia because Philly had the defense to actually also neutralize Giannis. That just tells you a lot about what does that tell you about Giannis Antetokounmpo. Here's Trae Young with the ball to give it over to Gallinari. Gallinari then gives it over to Bogdanovich. Trae Young loses the ball for a second, gets the ball back. Gives the ball over to John Collins, fakes, tries to drive right, gives it over to Solomon Hill. Solomon Hill with the dump pass, and then the ball's deflected out of bounds by Tyler Hero. Good defense by the Heat, and they force another Hawks turnover. The Hawks have 6 turnovers in the third. Kendrick Nunn shoots a three-pointer, but he can't put the Heat lead up to 7. Here's Trae Young with the ball. Trae Young dribbles. Bounce pass over to Gallinari. Shoots a three-pointer, but he can't hit. Solomon Hill with the offensive rebound. They give it over to John Collins. Right over to Bogdanovich. Right back to Solomon Hill. They dump it inside the Collins. Faces the double. Triple. He goes back up. He forces the shot, but then he gets fouled on the play. Again, guys, make sure to hit that like, man, as you guys come in, man. Salute. Make sure you guys are sharing the video as well. Yeah, that ball went off of Tyler Hero. Oh, wow. That ball barely stayed on the ground, man. That's crazy. All right, man. So we got Collins at the free throw line. Or it's 57-60. He knocked down the first free throw. And he knocks down the second free throw, so we got ourselves a 2-point game. Real defensive struggle. Not even really if you really look at the context of this game. All right, man. So Tyler Hero comes off the screen, shoots a three-pointer. All right. So Hero low-key feeling it. Hits another 3 in the quarter. And Miami is up by 5. They lead 63-58. All right, man. So Gallinari at the top. He gives it over to – that was Bogdanovich, and then they dump it inside the Collins. Does he get the basket? Yep, he got the basket. So we're going to count that plus the foul. And the Hawks cut it within 3. Once again, it is a 63-60 game. Hey, guys, hit that like. Make sure to share this video. Subscribe if you're new. Shout out to Sports Critic in the building. What's going on, my man? Hope everything is good with you. All right, so we got a 63-61 basketball game. 2-point game. 139 remaining in the third. Here is Tyler Hero. He's picked up his play. 2-point game once again for Atlanta. All right, Gabe Vincent penetrates, kicks it out to Kendrick Nunn. Excellent defense by Rondo on the block. Tyler Hero picks it up, sees the shot clock late, and he can't hit the defense. 24-second violation. That's probably the best defensive possession all game from Atlanta. All game. On that possession. So that was really nice on their part. All right, man. So the Hawks can retake the lead once again. So we got Tony Snell gives it over to Rajon Rondo. Gets a Okongwu screen over to Bogdanovich. Nice ball fake. Beautiful wraparound pass to Okongwu for the dunk. And we are tied at 63 with 103 remaining in the third quarter. Nice basketball by the Hawks on that possession. So under a minute remaining, we're tied at 63. Smash a like, hit that subscribe. There's Tyler Hero, comes off the screen, shoots the three-pointer. Uh-oh, my man is feeling it right now. Third three-pointer of the third. Tyler's got 9 in the third. When he can get hot, he can be hard to stop. 66-63, Heat up by 3. Ball's deflected out of bounds by Gabe Vincent. We got 43.4 seconds remaining right now in this third quarter. Did not see the Ben Simmons 3. As I say that, Bogdanovich shoots the three-pointer off the inbound. Can't hit. Here's Tyler Hero with the ball. Brings it back up on the backcourt. Nice spin move by Tyler Hero. Gets open for a second. Shoots another 3, but got a little 3 happy right there with another heat check, but he missed. And no shot clock, so the Atlanta Hawks will get the ball to end this quarter. All right, guys. So it's the end of the third quarter. My mistake. My fault. Just having some internet problems, some connection issues, but we are back. So it is the fourth quarter. Miami leads 66-63 over Atlanta. So, like I was reading in the comments before the connection went out, LBJ says we need a Magic versus Bird video in the future, and says that's like saying Duncan or Kobe or Hakeem or Shaq. I've already done. I did a Duncan versus Kobe, and like I said, with Duncan and Kobe, Duncan is slightly better, but their careers are actually pretty close. Which I think this is the kind of the reason why people would probably maybe consider Kobe in the top 10, even though I don't have him there. But that's also because when you compare, Duncan is a top 10 player, and it's crazy how his career and Kobe's career are much similar. And also you're comparing two different positions. But I think the edge for Duncan is the impact factor. But I still think that it's true. Duncan did sacrifice. Jay says that I would trade Aaron Gordon. He's been inconsistent. I thought he was going to be one of the best players in the league, not just on the Magic, but in the league. At least developed into that. He's failed to live up to the hype. The Magic, they're just such an inconsistent team. Evan Fournier is feast or famine. I told you, a minute he could give you 35, 38 points. Next minute he gives you 2 to 5 points. All right, man. Fourth quarter's underway. Precious gets into the paint. I still can't believe I'm calling a man Precious as his name. He chunked the basketball and he gets fouled. See, but then it's kind of difficult when we talk about Tim Duncan because in 1 minute you'll say he did more with less, but then when it's compared to a guy like LeBron when it comes to the GOAT status, they'll say, but he had Tony Parker and Manu Ginobili. He had a Hall of Fame coach in Greg Popovich, and then he had a young Kawhi Leonard. So it constantly changes. Wow, so Precious misses both free throws. Ain't nothing precious about that. All right, man. Here's Rajon Rondo. Bounces it over to Danilo Gallinari, right off to Bogdan Bogdanovic. And Rondo with the spin move. Here's Gallinari, takes a step back three, and he drains it. Ties the game at 66. Like I said, with Trae Young not playing well, some of the guys are going to have to step up. Can't just be John Collins and Clint Capella. If they're leading your team in scoring, then, well, more so Clint Capella than John Collins because Collins is a better player. And then as I say that, we got a three-pointer shot by Gabe Benson, but it's no good. And the rebound is off to Rajon Rondo. So he's coming up on the left side. The Hawks can retake the lead right now. Rajon Rondo with the hesitation. Kicks it out to Solomon Hill, who has to tightrope the baseline. And then in the corner, gives it over to Okongwu. And then Bogdanovic shoots a three-pointer. He cannot give the Hawks the lead. And the rebound is off to Tyler Hero. Here's Iggy. Iguodala, Max Kellerman's favorite player. He gives it over to Tyler Hero. Kicks it out to an open Gabe Vincent for three in the corner, and he drains it. Gives them a swish. Heat retake the lead 69-66, early part of the fourth quarter. Smash a like, hit that, subscribe. Here's Rajon Rondo, gives it over to the Bogdanovic at the top of the key. Bogdanovic holding the ball. Gets a screen from Okongwu. Okongwu in the post against Precious. Takes a nice turnaround jump hook, and he's able to score. Nice move by Okongwu, and we have ourselves a 1-point game. 69-68. Hawks within one. Smash the like, hit that, subscribe. So we got Tyler Hero with the ball. They give over the ball to Duncan Robinson. Nice fake. Shoots a three-pointer. Oh, but it rattles in and out. Did a great job of setting his feet, but just couldn't knock down the three. Here's Bogdanovic with the ball. Coming up on the right side, crosses over into the Okongwu screen, gets all the way to the baseline, pushes off on Precious, has to pass it to Rondo, relocates to the three-point line, shoots a three-pointer, and he drains it. And we got a back-and-forth fourth quarter going on right now. So Atlanta retakes the lead. They're up 71-69. They're up by 2. Smash a like, hit that subscribe. So here's Tyler Hero right out there at the come up. And looks like we're going to have ourselves a timeout by Eric Spoelstra. So let's see how much time remaining. I know it's probably got to be about 9-something remaining. Yep. So 9:24 remaining in the fourth. We got ourselves a 71-69 Hawks lead right here on the Lewis Sports Network. What was a more difficult run, 03 Duncan or Hakeem? Oh, no, it's clearly Hakeem's run was more tougher because they played the win percentage of the teams in the 95 playoffs was better than what Duncan went up against in 03. But Duncan's was still tough because he was in every single series he was in was actually competitive. So against the 8th-seeded Suns, they went 6 games with them. Against the Lakers, they went 6 games against the 3-time defending champs. Against the 60-win Dallas Mavericks in 03, they went 6 games with them. And then against the New Jersey Nets, who didn't even get a single win against the Lakers, they went 6 against them. Jay says Duncan played with more Hall of Famers. Kobe had Shaq and that debate will always be around. It is looked at different by many. Pop fear about Kobe. Like I said, it depends on your argument for Duncan against Kobe. I might have to revisit that video. To be honest, man, Tony Parker was not looked at as a Hall of Famer when he came in. Neither was Manu Ginobili. I think Manu Ginobili is getting into the Hall of Fame for what he's done with Argentina basketball and what he's done in international play along with his NBA career. Ginobili was pretty good. I think if he was on his own team and he was fully healthy, Ginobili would have been – I could give Ginobili probably anywhere from 6 to 8 All-Star teams, I think. All good debates as long as no one has Kobe over LeBron. There's people who are gonna have Kobe over LeBron. It's gonna happen. That's why they call it debates for a reason. I at one time had Kobe over LeBron, but like I said, the way that I assessed it, it's a lot different now than how I used to see. How I used to see it versus with the Kobe versus the LeBron debate. Karam says, "Yo, Lewis, I'm giving you Knicks credit. Hey, I didn't expect them to play this well this year. I'm giving them credit. They got me excited again as a fan. It's good to see them winning games. Since the media disrespect them, well, of course that's going to happen. And like I said, Stephen A. Hyping up the Knicks all of a sudden, he's not a diehard Knicks fan. Iguodala goes up for the shot. There were moments where he wouldn't even talk about them, even though he says he's a Knicks fan. Anyway, we got a 3-pointer shot by Bogdanovich, and he's able to knock it down. So we got a 73-69 game. Shout out to Trash Talker. He says, "Hey, yo, Anthony Davis, what's going on? What's up, man? Just here recovering from my Achilles doing NBA commentary of this Hawks Heat game." As I say that, Bam gets into the paint, he scores. We got a 73-71 game right now. All right, so it is different. Smash a like, hit that subscribe. Continue to hit that like button. Here is Bogdanovich tries to dump it inside, another Hawks turnover. They're fortunate that they're playing well in the fourth quarter because they have 18 turnovers. Sometimes you always wonder, how do you win a game with that many turnovers? And then as I say that, Gabe Vincent shoots the 3 in the corner, but he can't hit. And the rebound's off the Rajon Rondo. All right, man. So Bogdanovich gets the ball over to Rondo on the left side. Rondo gets a switch. He's got Bam on. Is unreal. It's unreal what the internet does sometimes. It's crazy, right? All right, man. So it's a 73-71 game right now. So ball's out of bounds. Miami has got the basketball. Smash the like, hit that subscribe. All right, so we're back to live action. All right, man. And so Atlanta forces a turnover. We got 7:43 remaining right now. Atlanta leads 73-71. Here is Huter with the ball off the pass from Rondo. Smash the like, hit that subscribe. Kevin Huter gives the ball. Excellent defense by Gabe Vincent, man. Good anticipation. Gabe Vincent goes with the layup, and he scores, and we are tied at 73. So we got a timeout by Nate McMillan. 7:28 remaining in this game. We are tied at 73, folks. And we got that low-scoring 90s game right now going up right here on the Lewis Sports Network, man. And in this game. All right, so we are tied. LBJ says a debate that nobody really talks about is Bird against Kobe. Dang, man. Yeah, I'm about to make me say it on the channel, man. I've already I think I did a Kobe versus LeBron. Yeah, I think I did do a Kobe versus LeBron debate a while. But since LeBron has bronzexuals and then Kobe's got the Kobe tards, might have to put that as a future debate. Bronzexuals versus Kobe tards. Who's worse? You know? So it comes to my attention that Devin Booker came off a season high of 43 points last game. Did not know that. Did not know that. Or Jordanites. You have Jordanaires. I've heard Jor Bum. It just doesn't stick though when you say Jor Bum. I've heard Jordan sexuals lately. I mean, I've heard the Jordanaires. But yeah, the Bronx sexuals going up against the Kobe tards. That might be a future video that I might make on my own. Jay says Knicks fan TV and panel have to wake up about Julius Randle. I know I'm not a big fan of Randle. Like I said, he's playing well, but like I said, when you look at his style of play, I'm not a fan of it. It's a reason why his numbers are the way he is. I could just kind of tell he doesn't really play in a system. And let's face it, Tom Thibodeau does not have a system really. If it's anything, it's a defensive system. Because you have to ask yourself, why are the Knicks are in the low tier of assists, so they don't really share the ball. You know, they've been winning games because of their defense, because we're one of the more lower scoring teams in the league. It's funny, the Knicks score over 100 points per game, but that's considered low. But that's because in this era, we have a lot of teams shooting in the they're scoring in the upper 110s. So that just lets you know the era we're in right now. Oh yeah, you could call LeBron anything because of his first two letters of his name. You could pretty much just about say anything. All right, as I say that, man, Atlanta retakes the lead going into the paint as we come back to live action. Clint Capella gets into the paint. He scores on the layup. Atlanta's up 75-73. Smash a like, hit that subscribe. So we have, let me see, Bam Adebayo with the ball, gives it over to Tyler Hero. They swing it to Iguodala, swing it over to Gabe Vincent, dribbles all the way cross court. Gabe Vincent brings it right back. Gabe Vincent then gives the ball to Tyler Hero. Hero gets into the paint, scores with that reverse layup. Oh, but he can't hit. It rims out. Okay, smash the like, hit that subscribe. And then as I say that, we got ourselves a three-pointer hit by Trae Young. Ice Trader gang shooting that three-pointer. He drains it. Atlanta takes a 5-point lead. They lead 78-73. Smash the like, hit that subscribe. Iggy with the ball to give it over to Duncan Robinson. Then over to Duncan Robinson again. Oh, beautiful bounce pass to Iguodala, and then Iguodala is able to draw the foul. So he's going to go to the free throw line to shoot two with 6:07 remaining in the fourth quarter. Oh, LeBron stands as well. Let me see. Freddie Gee says two things can be true. Can be true. Even though Manu and Tony are Hall of Famers, they were never considered top 10 players. The funny thing is, are they even really top 50 players? Because I can make the case Manu is around the 50 to 60 range, and Tony Parker is kind of around there, if not a little bit past that. Because those guys may be Hall of Famers, but are they top 50 players? Pau Gasol, I think, Kobe played with a top 10 player in Shaq. How do we know? Because he was already considered one of the 50 greatest players by his 5th season, hence the 97 All-Star Game weekend. So he was already considered one of the 50 greatest players ever. And like I said, Shaq, in my opinion, is a top 10 all-time player. You know, Kobe got to play with one, you know. We got 78-74 game. All right, man. So Solomon Hill with the ball. They give it over to Ice Trey. Ice Trey's got the ball. Smash the like, hit that subscribe. Make sure to share, folks. Ice Trey decides to shoot a deep-ass three. Ice Trader again. Ice Trader again. Knocks down the three-pointer. And the Hawks lead by 7, 81-74. All right, man. So Bam with the ball. Try to fake the pass. Drops to the middle. Shoots the mid-range jump shot. Misses. See, Bam is not a one-dribble pull-up jump shot player. So I don't know why he's doing that. He's missing a lot of those. He's not that type of player. All right, man. So the Heat got the ball. Ice Trey starting to heat up in the fourth quarters. Hit 2 threes. He's got 6 in the quarter. Ice Trey with the dribble. Takes another step back three-pointer. You see, I would want to say that Ice Trey is sizzling from 3, but that brother is cold right now. Another three-pointer for Ice Trey. We got a timeout from Eric Spoelstra and the Miami Heat. Ice Trey, 3 threes in the fourth quarter. He's got 9 of them things. Didn't I say Ice Trey's going to have to play well if they're going to have to win? Guess what? They're starting to give him space, and he's actually starting to knock down the threes. What's going to start to happen is if he continues to make those threes, they're going to start pressing up on him. That's going to space the floor. It's going to give him more driving lanes. But anyway, Ice Trey again with 9 points right now here in this fourth quarter. And let me go back right here. And right now with 4:41 remaining in this fourth quarter, man, Atlanta has built a 10-point lead. They are up 84-74 with 4:41 remaining in the fourth quarter. Remember what Jay said in the chat, folks, that he believed we're going to pick it up in the fourth quarter. It's actually the other way around. The Atlanta Hawks have picked up their play in the fourth quarter. They have outscored Miami 21-8 in this quarter. Let me see. Because like I said before, Tony Parker was a good player. Nobody knew what, when did Tony Parker finish top 5 in MVP? I'm going to have to go back into the chat to check that on a second, man. Again, smash the like, hit that subscribe. No, Tony was finals MVP in 2007. Anyway, Kendrick Nunn airballs a 3 as we come back to live action. And man, oh man, Atlanta's going to take over. This be a tough. I mean, I know the Heat have Jimmy Butler out. Still, I think it's going to be a tough loss considering that they gained the momentum to come back in this game, and then all of a sudden, now they lose it. Smash the like, hit that subscribe, man. Atlanta up by 10. Here's Trae Young with the ball. Trae Young gets to the middle, goes up with the floater, misses, gets his own rebound, taps it up and in. I think the foul happened before that, so I don't think they're going to count the basket. That would have been Trae's 11th point of the quarter, and he would have scored it with just over a minute. And like I said, I told you, he had to start playing well. So he got fouled, so he got a chance to add more. All right, let's see Trae. Trae's already going to have double-digit points in this fourth quarter. All right, so he scores on the free throw. So that's 10 fourth-quarter points for Ice Trae. It is 85-74. Atlanta's up by 11. Duncan Robinson checks back in for the Miami Heat. Again, guys, smash the like, hit that subscribe. Here's Ice Trae at the free throw line, knocks it down. He knocks down both free throws. 11 in the quarter for Trae, 86-74. Atlanta's up by 12. Wow. So it's still 86-74, man. All right, Trey Young. Trey Young. Ooh, nice dribble. Takes a step back three. But he shot an air ball. Shot an air ball. We got 4 minutes flat remaining. Looks like Bam got hurt because he's kind of limping on his left foot. It's kind of a little bit as he walks. He's not putting a lot of pressure on it. No, Tony was one of the best. He was underrated, but he was never considered like the best point guard in the league. He always kind of went under the radar. The Tony Parker, he was really good. Don't get me wrong, but he always went under the radar. Tyler Hero shoots a 3-pointer. He can't hit. Like he was one of the best. He was one of the best finishers in the paint. Was always in the top 5 in points scored in the paint. He just had a knack for getting to the basket. I mean, it does help when you get screens by Tim Duncan, but Tony had very deceptive quickness, and he was very crafty inside the paint. Had good footwork. Really developed his footwork over time, but Tony was never really considered like when you hear the point guards in the league, they would always talk about Steve Nash. They would talk about Jason Kidd. But like Tony Parker, he was one of the tops, but it was kind of like if they mentioned him in the conversation, it was like he was kind of like, he was kind of hovering on that 5 to 6, at the time. And like I said, Manu Ginobili, he had the potential to be a starter. I mean, he did start, but it's like he also spent a lot of time on the bench as a role player as well. So even if you want to say they had Hall of Famers, I mean, they were. Would you rather play versus 26 good teams or a lot more good teams to get to the finals? Like I said, you kind of earn more respect when you go up against good teams when it comes to competition. So we got another timeout, folks. Atlanta is up 88-74. Who do you guys have tonight? There's no Marcus Gasol, so the Lakers don't have any big men. Who do you guys have? That means Montrezl Harrell is going to be starting, so now their bench is going to be thin. Who do you guys have starting tonight? Or unless if the Lakers decide to go small. So there's no AD. There's no Marcus Gasol. They did sign Damian Jones. I think Damian Jones probably might be in the starting lineup. I think they probably keep Trez off the bench. That's probably my guess. I don't know if they're going to do – I don't know if Frank Vogel's going to do that, but that could be my guess. Let me just go once again to the app to see how much time is remaining. We got 2:37 remaining. 80. Where was the timeout taken? We got 3:24 remaining right now in this fourth quarter. It is an 88-74 game. Atlanta is up by 14. All right, man. Ice Trey at the free throw line, man. About to shoot free throws again. Make sure to hit that like button as you guys come in, man, for the Lewis Sports Network. And, Ice Trey misses the second. All right, so it's still 88-74. All right, man. So we got Goran Dragic being trapped all the way, and then they give it to Tyler Hero. Tyler Hero gets away, shoots a jump shot, and he misses. Rebound is over to Clint Capella. They give it over to Ice Trey. Ice Trey with the ball. He's got 10 in the quarter. Actually, no, I think he has 11 in the quarter. They give the ball to Ice Trey right back from Kevin Huter. Ice Trey goes all the way into the paint, but he loses the ball. Another Atlanta Hawks turnover. That's 20 for the game. All right, Duncan Robinson with the ball. Goran Dragic with the ball. Starts to post up, goes up with the short left-hand hook, and he's able to score. 88-76 right now. We got 2:34 remaining right now. My fault, you guys. All right, guys. So I think Kevin Huter knocked down the free throw. Yeah. So it's 89-76. My bad. I keep going in and out due to internet connection. So the connection's like not that great. So just bear with me, folks. I'll try to do the best as I can. Huter knocks down both free throws. So it's 90-76. Atlanta's up by 14. We got 2:10 remaining right now in the fourth. Bam misses another layup. He misses another one, and we got the rebounds over to Ice Tray. Reaching under 2 minutes remaining right now. We got a 90-76 Atlanta Hawks lead. Ice Tray with the ball. Ice Tray faces a trap. Ice Tray with the dribble. Dribble. Starts to get into the paint. He goes up, and he loses the handle, and I think the ball was deflected. So it looks like Atlanta's going to keep it. The Celtics are up 9 on the Clippers. Will, what's with the Clippers blowing these lead? Well, I don't know if the Clippers were up by double digits or not, but they had a small lead. But they need to trade Paul George because he was making excuses after that loss to Milwaukee. And Paul George is having a good season. No, Tim played with good players. Now, Kobe has played with Hall of Famers Shaq and Pau Gasol. Eddie Jones was good. Nick Van Exel was good. But there's a reason those players got traded. You weren't going to win a championship with Nick Van Exel and Eddie Jones. Eddie Jones maybe, but it was just because Eddie Jones, Kobe was too small to play the small forward position. Kobe wasn't going to be able to deal with the small forward, so I think that's why he had to move the 2 guard, which is why Eddie Jones got traded. The thing is, you could interchange Eddie Jones and Kobe. And Eddie Jones was an underrated defender. So we got 148 remaining in the fourth, and it is a 14-point lead for the Atlanta Hawks. They are up 90-76. It looks like they are possibly going to win this game. Again, make sure to smash the like, hit that subscribe. I'm so glad that I was able to do this Hawks Heat game. You know, even though right now Hawks are up double digits, they've outscored the Heat in this quarter 27-10. Duncan Robinson, Hero with the ball to give it over Andre Iguodala. Or is that Kendrick Nunn? Excuse me, no, that's Kendrick Nunn on the jump shot. Precious tried to slap it away, but not able to do it. Trae Young with the ball. And looks like the Atlanta Hawks are going to get a win. All right, and we got the floater knocked in by Tony Snell off the glass, and we got ourselves a 16-point lead. Of course, you could go on and on who have more. It goes both ways. Both players play with Hall of Fame players. Tim Duncan played with David Robinson. It wasn't, they played together for 6 years. David Robinson is in the Hall of Fame. Tony Parker's going to go into the Hall of Fame. But the thing is, here's the thing, though. Tim Duncan and Tony Parker and Manu Ginobili, they became Hall of Famers when Tim Duncan played with them. David Robinson is the one guy you could honestly say that was already much more established by the time Tim Duncan got there. But the thing is, David Robinson could only get you so far. He didn't win a championship until the arrival of Tim Duncan. So that's big. And the funny thing is, it took them 2 years to win a title. So Duncan was an NBA champion with David Robinson and the Spurs in their second season. Goran Dragic knocks down the first free throw, 92-77. We got 1:04 remaining. Heat down by 15. He scores again on the free throw. And wait, God of War? Are you talking about the PlayStation game? That game has history. There's really nothing new about God of War, and it's one of the greatest. It's one of the greatest games of all time. God of War. 92-78 is a score under a minute remaining. A deep three is taken, but it will not go in. Rebound is over to Duncan Robinson. Sorry to go on Dragic. Nice spin move by Dragic. Gets all the way into the paint. He's able to score. Look at that. The Hawks won a game committing 23 turnovers, and the Heat only had 9. 92-80 is the score. All right, man. Here's Tony Snell with the ball with the dribble. Basketball with 19.4 seconds remaining and 7 on the shot clock for them. All right, man. So Nate McMillan does a very good job, with this in this game. You have to give me a second. As I say that, Kevin Huter knocks down the jump shot off the glass, and this game is pretty much over. So it's 94-80. About to do the final score in just about a second. The Heat with the dribbling. They go inside over the Precious. They kick it out to Kendrick Nunn. Not even paying attention. He turns the ball over. And Atlanta's going to win this game 94-80 is the final score. So they're going to win by 14. And they outscore the Heat. Actually, no, they're going to keep the ball. Just dribble out the clock. It is over. Huge win for the Atlanta Hawks. They win by 14. No Jimmy Butler tonight. Atlanta takes advantage. After giving up the lead in the third quarter, they finished the fourth quarter outscoring the Heat by a total of 31-18 in the fourth. And they win this game by 14. Oh, absolutely. Jacob Wiseman says, are you doing any other games? Not tonight, but I will be doing a game tomorrow. Just got to figure out which game I'm going to do, but I'm going to do a game tomorrow for sure. Just got to figure out which one. Yep, but I'll be doing games in the future. The thing is, I usually, for the most part, do games on the regular. It's just I've been off for a while because I had things going on and stuff. But, I'm back tonight. So I had to make sure that I had to do this game for sure. The Hawks are the only team in the NBA that I had not done a game. So I'm going to try to see if I could get a couple of more Hawks games for the rest of the season. So the second half, there's going to be 38 games remaining. So I definitely want to do more. But I will be doing more games. All right, so give me a second. I got to check the score. And again, got to be patient because when I do the games, it's kind of difficult for me to kind of go, yo, shout out to my Bronx sister, Michelle's daughter in the building. What is good? Hope everything is good with you, sis. Jacob says, okay, bet. No problem, man. Just make sure if you know anybody that is into listening to the commentary, make sure to share this video. Appreciate that. All right, man. So let's go to how did the Hawks win this game despite turning the ball over 23 times? Pretty simple. Trae Young scoring 11 points in the fourth quarter, and the Atlanta Hawks scoring 31 points in that fourth quarter after being down by 3. And they finished shooting the game at a solid 48% and even a solid 36% from 3. Miami just ugly, shooting 37% from the field and 27% from 3. They were 9 of 33 from the field. Just terrible. And the Hawks shared the ball better in the second half. They got 26 assists as a team, which is pretty solid. Mostly when you get 26 or more assists, you're usually in the top 5 in NBA in assists. Plus, they out-rebounded the Heat by 21 points. The Heat, they need some size too. It's one thing that they need a go-to player, but they need some size. The thing is, the size with Kelly Olynyk, he's a stretch big, so he's not a rebounder. And Atlanta they killed them on the boards. Offensive rebounds, 11-5. Look at that. They had 16 steals, but they're fortunate that it didn't affect them. So they had to readjust the turnover. So it was oh, that's another thing. That's right. Kendrick Nunn did not play well tonight. So thank you for pointing that out. Trae Young finished with 18 points. He struggled most of this game, but had 11 fourth quarter points, so he came alive. But that's true. No Kendrick Nunn in this game tonight. Kendrick Nunn was only 12 from the field. This is one of the reasons why he was not playing in the bubble. It's because of his inconsistency. he had been playing well as of late up to this point, but he struggled tonight. And that's why the Hawks get the 94-80 win. So definitely they would have won this game. Give me 1 second, folks. It looks like I'm. Just give me 1 second, folks. It's just like it's unbelievable, man. This is all this constant. With 23 turnovers, they was able to win. But anyway, let's go back to the out-of-town scoreboards right now on the Lewis Sports Network. Real quick. So my Knicks are down 9 to San Antonio, 66-57 in the third quarter. We got the Clippers down by 4 in the fourth quarter. Oh, well, this game has been pretty close. So that was it's been a pretty good game between Boston and the Clippers. And the Celtics barely escaped against the Wizards. They should have lost that game. Shout out to Johnson Daily Sports. Appreciate you again, guys. Make sure to like the videos you guys come in. The Nuggets are up by 14, 54-40. And just for Hayden, let me see how many points his guy Jamal Murray has. Wow, Jamal Murray's actually playing really well. He has 16 points, 7 out of 10 from the field. So good efficiency. Like I said, I got to see more, but this is good. 7 out of 10 from the field, 16 points in the first half. Jokic has 9 points on 4 out of 6, and Will Barton's played well. So has Monte Morris. He's 4 for 4 from the field. Grizzlies defeat the Wizards badly, 125-111, so they win by 14. And then we got the Suns and the Lakers about to start, and then we got the Pistons and the Raptors postponed, which is postponed due to COVID protocols for the teams. Well, not really Detroit, more so what you would call it? Not Detroit. I was going to say for Toronto. There you go. Almost lost it in my – they need a backup point guard. That's number one. But the problem is, again, Robinson, Nunn, and Hero are way too inconsistent. That's why I asked myself, man, is this Heat team like for real? They just got hot at the right time in the bubble when a lot of these teams weren't taking it real serious, except for teams like in the Heat. Because normal 82. Yeah, make sure to go subscribe to Johnson Daily Sports if you have not. Go check his channel out. Tony Parker is a top 15 to 20 point guard. Yeah, no, for sure. We know that. Shout out to LBJ the GOAT. Peace out. I'm actually going to shut down the stream myself. So let me just take off the scoreboard here on the Lewis Sports Network. Might have to see if I go into another stream because I don't know what's with this lagging internet that for some reason it continues to lag. It's just crazy that I'm lagging on StreamYard, but hopefully I'm not. But we'll see what happens tomorrow. If I might switch to probably restream, probably check that out. Hopefully there's no stream there. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So I want you guys to check out my intro. I mean, not my intro, sorry, my outro. I'm really excited to share this with you guys because, like I said, I've been working hard on it. So, I had to pull up on this one. So I had to see and check it out, what it was going to look like. So I'm going to put an end to the stream. I'm going to say have a good night, guys. I will see you guys tomorrow on the next live stream right here on the Lewis Sports Network. So keep liking the videos. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure your notifications are turned on. Make sure you guys are sharing the videos on the social media platforms. Ryan says we chat together, we stream together, family for life. This is Lewis Sports that we're saying. Bless up, live, laugh, love. Thank you guys for watching. Have a wonderful night. Let me know what you guys think of the outro in the comment section when I play it, okay? So salute to everybody. It's good to be back. We're back on NBA basketball for a couple of days before we head into the All-Star break. They're going to go through with the three-point contest, and they're going to go over with the dunk contest. Zion actually turned down the dunk contest, so he's not going to be performing in that. But let me know what you guys think of the outro. So let me just play it real quick. Shout out to Caden, who said he loved the intro. So when you guys see the intro tomorrow, for those who didn't get a chance to see it, let me know what you guys think, and you guys can just check it out on the replay. But anyway, bless up, live, laugh, love. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for being a part of the stream. I'm gone, and it's going to be real quick. Check this out. Let me know what you guys think. All right, deuces. See you guys tomorrow.
Taken by Iguodala. They do have a timeout. Decide not to use it. Curry, way downtown. Bang! Bang! Oh, what a shot from Curry!